Let's ride!
Here we are back. And we're no longer in deep space, we're no longer in fantasy land or whatever. We are in medieval Spain. Woo!
Sí.
Sí, gracias.
Sí.
¿Cómo estás?
Gracias.
Estoy bien, gracias.
Chipotle.
So we're all learning our Duolingo Spanish at the moment for this course. So
yes.
We are here. We are playing a Halloween one-shot. Yay! Just thought I would dig out an old rule system and go for some Halloween-themed role-playing fun. So for this session, we will be going back to my youth, back to the late 80s, early 90s, I think, playing Chill. Chill is it came out in, let me look, this is the first edition, came out in 1984, and it is a gothic horror role-playing game. It's as we were talking offline before, it was sort of a contemporary of Call of Cthulhu when that sort of came out, but Call of Cthulhu has a more of a sci-fi gothic horror sort of feel rather than a straight. This is like your Hammer horror movies, Peter Cushing and all that sort of stuff, with a little bit of dose of Elvira and all that in there as well. But yeah, it's a Hammer horror. So no sort of tentacly Cthulhu-y, old ancient ones or whatever. It's basically vampires, werewolves, ghouls, zombies, all that sort of stuff. So Murder on the Orient Express, but with zombies or whatever. So it's a gothic horror game, but we're going. I mean, a lot of time they set it in sort of Victorian England or Victorian America sort of period. Late 1800s, but no, we are going further back. We are going back to medieval Spain. In fact, we are back into 1490, the time, a very traumatic time in Spain. If you know your history, it is the time of the Inquisition. I think the Inquisition started in about 1484, so we're at the height of the Inquisition at the moment.
Bet you didn't expect that.
No, I didn't expect that at all.
He expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yep. I'm not wearing my my pilot hat with the goggles. Yeah. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Anyway, we'll put a taboo on that. There's no more Spanish Inquisition jokes. So for this game, it's a one shot. We are going to play this system. I have a short little adventure for us. I haven't played this system since the late 90s or late 80s. So this is a relearning for me as well. So we will try and we'll learn it. We'll learn the system again together. And we all have some pre-generated characters. But Tracy had just remembered to point out that there is one stat missing from these pre-generated characters, which we will do now. But we will start by introducing the characters, which we'll go here. And this is the party. So, Tracy, since you can head off. What character are you playing?
I'm playing Sister Evangeline, and she was apparently abandoned at the door of a church as an infant, and under the supervision of Sister Maria Juanita, several young nuns, they doted on me as a child, and I lived there my whole life. And she is now my mentor, now that I'm a full-blown sister myself. And I've also been trained by Brother Cristoforo, the chief exorcist for the monastery. And so he's been teaching me how to be an exorcist.
Excellent.
But I am apparently overconfident.
Ooh, okay. And you do have some special skills that we will go into when I introduce the skills, so you will know what, because you guys aren't familiar with the system, so I'll basically explain these skills and how we do skill checks and so on. Okay, Brad, what character are you playing?
I'm playing Brother Marcellus.
Okay.
Now, at 15, I fled, get this, an abusive father and a negligent mother.
Whoa, the double whammy.
Yeah, the double whammy. Chance encounter with a monastic pilgrim, though, brought me to my calling. So I'm a monk, and I have found my faith, my family, and my purpose. So I prefer that the meditation that hard work brings over quiet study. I don't need quiet study. I want to get out there and do stuff.
Yes.
I'm one of the several members who trains in the martial arts for both fitness and defense, and I wear a cool hat. Marcella, I'm close to the younger members of my order. I'm several times risked my life when perceiving them in danger, but I never, ever, ever act recklessly. I promise.
All right. And Debbie, your character, please.
So I'm playing Sister Magdalena, and I'm rescued from a cult worshipping an ancient Babylon god, and I was saved from them from being a sacrifice when I was 5.
Ooh.
So as a 5-year-old orphan that did not know her name, I was sent to the monastery. I was told that I can sense supernatural entities, and I have started to basically do research and look into it to assist the monastery in the divine calling. And recently I started to cultivate healing abilities because everyone's keep getting hurt. And I just returned from a mission after defeating a spring hill.
Ah, okay. Sorry, what was that last bit? Defeating a what? Sorry?
A spring hill.
Spring heel. I do not know what a spring heel is.
Either, but I assume my character knows.
It's obviously something nasty. And Murph, your character, please. You're on mute, matey. You're on mute.
That's my bad.
Yep.
I'm playing Brother Pedro. A little bit about myself. I'm 24. I'm 5'8". I weigh 155 pounds. I have light brown hair. I'm Spanish. I'm overly curious. I also like jelly beans, Mexican food, and puppies with warm noses. In Pedro's home village, self-styled witch hunters caught, accused, and executed a witch. With her dying breath, she cursed the village. Individuals viciously turned on family, friends, and neighbors, and only Pedro's true sight saved me from panicking and joining the fray. Having fled my home, searching for help, I joined a nearby monastery. There I found a new home and a new purpose, which is persecuting other people. This is my first mission in my new order.
Excellent.
I feel like your dating app tries a little too hard.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not standing on a boat holding a fish, though.
yeah. What is this? Medieval Spanish Inquisition Tinder.
Yeah, Christian mingle, but
Yeah.
like more extreme.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
But does anybody know what this is?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, you're posting on social media. I'm hanging out with my mates with Opus Dei, and we're we're just flagellating each other. It's gonna be great fun.
Oh god.
Bro,
Hobbies include self-flagellation.
That's right. And quoting all the fun pastors of the Bible.
Yes. So they are our characters, but as Tracy had pointed out, we are missing one of the stats. So this is just a pre-generated adventure, which I got off. I can't even remember where I got it off from, but I will post a link in the description for if you're wanting to get it and run it yourself. The game Chill, I think that's also available as PDF somewhere. But yeah, there is actually a third edition. This is the first edition. There is actually a third edition that they did a Kickstarter for a couple of years ago. So I think you can get the third edition. I'm not really aware of how much changes between first and third edition, but you can look into it if you want to. Okay, so but you all have your abilities, which I will explain about how that works. But basically, you're missing your luck stat. So I will get you all to roll for your luck stat. So basically, what you need to do for an ability score is you will roll 3d10, double it, and add 20, and that gives you your final result. So everyone, please roll 3d10.
3d10. That was not right.
Okay, so take your total that you've got, double it, and add 20, and that will be your luck stat. And make a note down on your character thing what your luck stat is.
That is really good, Tracy.
So what did you all end up? Read out your total when you calculate it.
So
Mine's not rolling.
We're adding 20 to it?
Yeah, so you double it and add 20.
Double it and add 20. 44.
44. And you are Marcellus, aren't you?
I am. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Tracy?
70.
And you're Evangeline, aren't you?
Correct.
70 luck.
Yeah, it's really
Yep.
good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 25.
Debbie, Sister Magdalena.
60.
60. Magdalena. There's a very good song by the Monkees called Magdalena. And brother Pedro.
I rolled a 63.
63. All right. So since we've done those stats, I will quickly explain how your ability scores work, and also that we will also touch on what skills you have and how. So there are two types of checks in this game. One is an ability check, and the other one is a skill check. Ability checks are a general ability check is just like you have in lots of other games where you basically just need to roll a d100 and get under the stat that you are rolling on. So if you're trying to lift something or whatever, maybe you need a bit of strength, you have to roll under your strength score. Then we also have what they call specific ability checks. So this is when you will do a check, but how much you beat your score by affects the result. So if your strength is 50, you're trying to lift something, you roll over 50, that's just a fail, so you can't lift it. But if you roll 50, or maybe or you roll 45, you beat it by 5, that gives you a minor success. If you beat it by a lot, obviously you have a big success. You're able to lift it up quite easily and toss it or whatever you want to do with it. So that's how specific ability checks work. And the skill checks essentially work the same way. You can have a general skill check where you just have to beat your score, or you can have a specific skill check where how low you roll below your skill level indicates the level of success. And we have a chart which I can show you here. You can see this is the action table. So this is you can see that there's one column for ability checks and one column for skill checks. So based on so say for example you've got a strength of so let's say you're doing a skill check. Let's say you're doing something involving intelligence or perception, for example. Maybe you're doing some sort of investigative test. You'll be rolling on the third column, and depending on how low you roll indicates the level of success. So yeah, but obviously going further down the column, it's a better result. And also we use this exactly same table when we do things like combat. Skill checks and things in combat is a little bit different, and we'll get to that when we actually have a combat. But for the most part, at the moment, all we need to worry about is ability checks and skill checks. Now, on the subject of skill checks, you have different types of skills. Like you can have just skills that you have learnt, like, for example, Brother Marcellus has a skill in quarterstaff because he's quite good at, physical combat. So he has like a quarterstaff skill, I think it is of 89, which is actually quite high. He's also got a self-defense skill and so on. I think Sister Magdalena, I think you have things like Latin. You can speak Latin, obviously. Religious mysticism, which I will touch on here. Religious mysticism. So this is, who else has got this skill? Marcellus has also got this skill, and so has Evangeline.
Correct.
So this is, it's not a paranormal skill, it's just the fact that you've studied this. So a PC with this skill is competent in the esoteric, mystical knowledge of specific religious traditions which may not be the widespread accepted dogma of that religion. So, and there can be different ones. So you can have religious mysticism in Hinduism, you can have it in Judaism and all that. Because you guys are in Spain, you're mainly going to be Catholicism, okay? Or Christianity. So you may be aware of different sort of cults or sects, like Debbie's character was part of a cult. Although you said that was Babylonian, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was the sacrifice of the cult.
Yeah. So you were up close and personal with that particular cult. So that's religious mysticism. Another skill that some of you characters have that needs explaining is paranormal folklore. So paranormal folklore, where is it? That's actually probably one that's actually in the normal rulebook. It is. Hang on, let me have a look for you. Paranormal folklore. Where are you? Probably. Yeah. I can't find it. Hang on. Edit this out. Anyway, paranormal folklore. Where are we? Probably going to be similar to the religious mysticism, but for the unknown. Professional skills. Oh, no, it's not in there. Okay. Doesn't actually have it. Why is it? Why have I not picked that up? Okay, I can make something up. All right. So yeah, so paranormal folklore is familiarity with the unknown or the unusual, the paranormal, the ghosts, ghouls, spirits. You're familiar with that sort of area of expertise. So anything that involves, if you want to investigate something or you want to see if you remember hearing stories about a certain type of spirit or creature, you can use that skill. In addition to those just general sort of investigative skills or physical skills where you can like fight. So for example, I think for Brother Pedro, you have a skill with a sword. So obviously you've been trained on how to use a sword. They're all pretty straightforward. But in addition to these regular sort of learned skills, there are paranormal abilities. So as one of your characters mentioned before, you had what was it? Which one of you said you had some sort of experience?
Mine have sense monster at 60% and healing touch at 73%.
Yeah. So with the so healing touch is a paranormal ability. It's basically healing. So you can if someone is injured, you should be able to lay your hands on that person and perform some sort of healing. Yeah, you could stop wounds bleeding, or you can heal their stamina. That's a pretty straightforward ability. Who else has? You also said you had sense monsters. Again, that one's pretty straightforward. If you can perceive when some creatures of the unknown, whether they're spirits or other sort of corporeal beings, you can sense them. You can perceive when nasty things are around. One of the other abilities that you have seen, Brother Marcel's doesn't have any paranormal. Evangeline is sense monsters, healing's touch. Evangeline is exorcism again. Well, this paranormal ability represents the gift to perceive and combat creatures or entities possessing a character. So the PC is able to actually spiritually battle supernatural forces that have invaded the bodies and minds of victims. So that's, everyone's seen the film Exorcist, so we all know what that is. And who else do we have? We have
Brother Pedro has True Sight.
True Sight. Okay, True Sight is... This paranormal ability allows PCs to pierce the illusions and glamours enacted by supernatural creatures and occult practitioners. Use of True Sight costs 30 willpower points, and then you have a series of different checks. So that's like a way to be able to see through illusions or whatever created by creatures of the unknown. So anytime you want to do a check, just say I want to use my particular skill and what you're hoping to try and achieve, and then we will do a roll for that. Okay, now the other stat we just rolled for is the luck stat. So I'll explain basically how luck works. So luck is just a normal stat, so you can just do an ability check for luck. So roll under your luck score, and I mean it's to the game master's discretion as to how successful or what you're trying to achieve. So you can just use it as a general ability check. The other thing it can be used for is when someone is trying to shoot at you, you can sacrifice luck to make yourself harder to hit. If you do that, your luck is permanently lowered. So I think Tracy, you got a luck of 70, I think it was. If someone was trying to shoot you and you said, I'm going to use luck, I'm going to use 2 points of luck to try and avoid getting shot, your luck is permanently reduced to 68. That's how it works. Okay. Also, if you happen to be in the unfortunate situation where you die, everyone gets a luck check test at the end to see if they're dead or if they're just drop into a coma and they're actually not dead. So that's the other thing for luck. The other two important stats are stamina and willpower. So stamina is, as it explains, that's just your physical resilience, your fitness. Every time you get injured, your stamina is reduced. There's two ways your stamina can be reduced. One can be just like non-wounding injuries where you just get bruised or worn out. And then there are stamina reductions due to wounds. Like when you get injured, you could actually be wounded, so you could actually get a physical cut or some sort of internal injury. And so you can recover stamina that's from non-wounding injuries. You can recover that every round if you rest, but any stamina that you lose from a wound takes days to recover, unless someone has healing touch like Debbie's character and can actually heal someone. The other stat is willpower. Willpower is important because whenever you actually try and use a paranormal ability, you sacrifice some of your willpower. It's not a permanent loss. So if your willpower, let's have a look. Evangeline has a willpower of 65 to perform a healing. Actually, no, I'm looking. Yeah, Sister Evangeline, exorcism. Okay. If you were going to try and do an exorcism, you actually have to expend a certain number of points of willpower, which I think was for that ability, it's 30. Your willpower is temporarily reduced by 30 points. You can recover willpower by sleeping overnight. The other things that can affect willpower is when you get scared. So in this game, your characters get scared because seeing ghosts and ghouls and zombies and all that sort of stuff is not a run-of-the-mill normal thing that most people experience. So, and even seeing things like nasty animals like bears or whatever, if they're going to attack you, you're going to be scared. You have to do a fear check. A fear check is just like a normal ability check, where you're trying to roll under your willpower score. So, and if you fail, you might run away. So that actually, in this game, you sometimes you lose control of your character. Basically, they just panic, they flee from something they're really scary. So as you get more and more scared, your willpower may drop more until eventually you just go, that's it, I've had it, I'm out of here, and you just run away. So those are the two stats that we will be checking as you get into encounters with nasty things. Okay, so I think that's all we need to do on explaining how the game works. Any questions before we move on? No? Yeah? Or we'll just wing it and we'll just keep going as we'll just fly by the seat of pants and work out how we're going.
My only question is, do any of us have any weapons that we carry with us?
Yes, yeah. I mean, we'll get into the adventure, but basically, you'll be able to carry anything you want, really. We're not going to really, for this one shot, we're not really going to worry about exactly what you're carrying, within reason, obviously. So, as I said right at the start, the setting is in Spain, 1490. It is the age of the Inquisition. So, this is the time, yes, nasty things were happening in this particular period in time. Torquemada, I think, was the head inquisitor of Spain, and I think this was all brought on about by because obviously at this time, I think we were talking about that parts of southern Spain had been conquered by the Moops. That's a Seinfeld reference for people who don't know. And so obviously Spain was trying to push out the Moops or the Moors from southern Spain, and there was this whole sort of religious paranoia that was going on when they were the Reconquista, whatever. When they were recovering Spanish territory from the Moors, they were worried about Islamic people or Jews in the area, so they were trying to forcefully evict these people, or if they wouldn't evict, they would have to agree to convert to Catholicism. And so I think the Jews, if they were converted, they generally called them conversos, and the Islamics were Moroscos, I think, something like that. Excuse my bad Spanish. But the fear was that there were people that had only just converted, in inverted commas, and so there was always the idea was they would have this Inquisition to make sure that people really were converted to Catholicism, and that's how it all started. But then, of course, everyone likes a good torturing every now and again. So obviously these people were tortured. It was all allowed legally under the system to make sure that they were actually converted as they said, and of course if they died in the process, well, that's just part of the thing. But it also makes it quite a bit of a touchy time if you are someone who has exposure to the paranormal. So you need to be careful of not revealing anything that you have. So any sort of special skills, or even being aware that there is any sort of paranormal stuff. I mean, if people think that you associate with the unknown or creatures of the, spirits and all evil spirits and so on, you could very easily find yourself up in front of a inquisitor demanding to know, why you were aware of this stuff, and are you possessed by a devil and so on. So it's not a particularly nice time to be living in Spain. But you guys are actually located in the monastery of Santa Maria de Soria, which is close to Zaragoza, and you're in the Kingdom of Castile. Actually, at this particular time in history, if you know Spanish history, there was the Kingdom of Aragon and the Kingdom of Castile. King Ferdinand was a king of Aragon, and Queen Isabella was the Queen of Castile, and they actually married to merge the two kingdoms together. So it's I think that happened pretty around about the same time. 1469 was when they were united as a total one kingdom of Spain. So you were living in this monastery under the being shepherded by the abbot Enrique Baptista. He's a stern but benevolent man in his 60s, and Abbot Enrique is actually a clairvoyant, a gift which has enabled him to recognize paranormal talents in others and to encourage their use in defending our world from the supernatural and monstrous threats it often faces. Another of the monastery's oldest brethren is Brother Cristoforo, which I think one of your characters mentioned. He has had a history as a successful exorcist and is also a master winemaker, which is always important. And the nunnery and infirmary is overseen by Mother Superior Maria Juanita, a serious woman of 50 or so years with a reputation as a skilled healer. But she also has paranormal healing abilities. So you are living in this monastery where you undergo religious study, and also because it's during the Inquisition, Abbot Enrique is a lot of these more paranormal activities are kept very low key for obvious reasons. So we find ourselves in the monastery, and what happens is that around this time of the history, it was not uncommon for different areas of Europe and Spain as well to be affected by plagues. Obviously, everyone knows about the Black Death, which was, I think that was before this period, which killed off like a third of the population of Europe. So plagues is a constant worry and concern amongst everyone who lived around at this time. So what happens is one day the abbot Enrique decides to, I think it's you're there in breakfast at the monastery. You're having your humble monastic meal for breakfast, when the abbot comes over to you all and says, well, after you have finished your breakfast, I would like you to come to my my library, and you know that when the abbot calls you in for a special meeting, you know that shit's gonna go down. things are obviously require a bit more discretion, and he wants you to come in there. So you finish your breakfast, and then sure enough you make your way to the library to meet with the abbot, and I'll show you him. There he is. He's a nice studious looking person, gentle, and so he gathers you all in the study, and he goes, now I'm not even, just so everyone knows, I'm not even going to attempt to do a Spanish accent, because I will just embarrass myself, and it will probably be very culturally inappropriate, because it will sound like I'm Speedy Gonzales, so I won't do anything like that. So he goes, now that we're all gathered, I will tell you why I requested your presence. You likely heard that a merchant sought refuge here last night. What he told me in private was that he intended to spend the night at Herrero, which is a nearby village about 3 hours away. He was detoured to our monastery because the village has been stricken with a plague. Yes, my original intention had been to send a small delegation along with Mother Superior to offer assistance. However, last night I received a vision, an evil dark shadow looming over the village as they slept, that has me suspecting that there may be a malevolent force at work. Therefore, I would like you to not only offer assistance, but to investigate the possibility of infernal activity. If possible, without alerting the villagers. As I said before, it's in the Inquisition, people are a bit jumpy when it comes to this sort of stuff. The landlord of the village, Don Ferdinand Velazquez, is a very enthusiastic supporter of the Holy Inquisition. I need not to remind you that holy gifts are often received with suspicion among the ungifted. Broster Cristoforo is preparing some provisions for your journey. Please prepare to leave as soon as practical. So there you go. The village of Herrero has been affected by a plague, but is it a normal plague or is there some malevolent force at play, as indicated by Brother Enrique's vision? So you can prepare yourselves for your trip. It's going to take, so it's the morning. It will take about 3 hours by cart to travel to Herrera. You can take, if there's anything you want to take with you, you can make a note of it. Just let me know what you're wanting to take. As far as weapons go, I mean, anyone can take a weapon. But there's people who've been trained in weapons, so they will have a higher skill score. If you don't have a skill in that particular weapon, you basically have your unarmed melee score, which actually, now that I'm looking at the character sheets, is not there. So your melee score, so you can make a note on your sheet, is unarmed melee.
It is there.
Is it?
It's on.
Oh yeah, it says 54. Yeah.
Oh no, it's there. Sorry, it's on the front.
Yeah, 54. Sorry. Yeah. So if you don't have a skill, you just use that general sort of unarmed melee score. So I think Sister Evangeline, you have a melee score of 54%. So if you're trying to hit someone, you only need to roll under 54. And there are obviously different modifiers that may affect that in the course of a combat or situation. However, things like Brother Pedro, you have sword, so you've actually been trained. So if we were playing a longer campaign, you gain sort of experience as you do these adventures, and you can get different skill levels, starting off in like a student level, moving up to master level. And so your skill levels go up. You can actually have skill levels over 100% because the way the game works, you want to beat your score by more. So having a high score is good. Brother Pedro, because you have a skill in sword, you can just naturally bring the sword with you. Okay. Likewise, Brother Marcellus, you have a skill in the quarterstaff. So you can.
I thought I was just a hand fighter.
No, you have a quarterstaff, so you can do the old sort of Little John in Robin Hood. You know, whack, whack, or monkey magic, whatever you want to call it. But the other characters, if you want to take something, if you want to take a dagger, or if you maybe people would react a little bit funnily to seeing a nun walking around with a big broadsword. But something like a dagger or something that you can quite easily conceal in your clothing, or even something like a cudgel, or blackjack, or something like those, lead-filled leather pouches that you can whack people with, anything like that.
Can I have a walking stick that I can use as a staff to hit people?
That's what I was gonna have too, like a shillelagh thing.
Yep. You can have a shillelagh. Shillelagh, it's an Irish part of Spain. Is
exactly. Yeah.
Can we just take like the one item, or can we take like a couple items?
Whatever you want to take within reason. Obviously, you got to carry this stuff. So, what did you have in mind, Ruth?
a Bible, and some holy water.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep. You can definitely take
smart.
that. That's anyone else wanting to take anything like that?
Can I-
I'd like to bring a dagger, a walking stick, a belt that I could theoretically use either for little children who get out of hand or
Corporal punishment was really big in his time. Yep.
Yep. A lamp oil flask and a lamp,
Yes.
a pocket mirror, and a pocket magnifying glass because I have a skill in investigation.
Okay, you can definitely do that. Make a note of that on your sheet. I'm going to rely on you just keeping up on those notes. I don't. Anyone else wanting to make a special note of anything else they want you to take?
I want my quarterstaff, but I also want a rosary and a crucifix.
Yep, sounds good. Debbie,
Don't we carry those? Don't we carry those already? Like we should be having like a crucifix hanging from our belt.
pretty much, yeah. But I mean, that's just your everyday one. Yeah, there's a special occasion crucifixes, which are
Get my fighting evil.
that's just your travel crucifix. Yeah, you've got your home crucifix.
This one keeps bears away.
Yeah.
I would bring my walking stick. I want to bring my medical kit with some herbs and stuff inside.
Okay.
And I will also have the Bible, the crucifix. I have like around my neck.
Yep.
And I want to have my notebooks that I jot down like things I know about supernatural and supernatural folklore with me as well.
Yep. And I'm assuming you'll want to bring a bag with you so you can collect bits of things as you go.
Feng shui that shit.
As we know, you are quite, you quite enjoy collecting things. You are the collector of the party.
She needs a cart in which to put all kinds of furniture.
Yes. For people who have not watched any of our episodes, go back and watch the Crystal Mage campaign, and you'll see the Debbie's particular fascination, macabre fascination sometimes.
They are shiny, and I just have to take them.
Yeah. Yes. The magpie of the party is Debbie. All right. So make a note on your sheets that you have these pieces of equipment, and without further ado, we will head off. So, like you said, it's a 3-hour cart ride to the village of Herrero, which is nestled in the mountains, which is the where is it? The nearby mountains, the Herrero Mountains, the Sierra de Herrero Mountains. It's part of the Iberian mountain range, which you can see around here, sort of thing. So your trip, I think by the time you leave, obviously because you're monks and all that, you're normally up at the crack of dawn, so I would say that by the time you get to the village, it is going to be probably 11 a.m. or something like that, 11 o'clock. Yes?
Can my crucifix be made out of silver?
Yep, that's fine. Yep. It won't be a very big one, it'll be a little one because silver's obviously not cheap, and you are supposed to be fairly sort of impoverished monks and nuns. You're not supposed to have things particularly lavish. And Enrique was certainly very much of that sort of persuasion where poverty and humility is good for the spirit. All right, so you travel. The trip by cart is uneventful, and so you approach the village of Herrero. As you approach, the first thing that you perceive that there is trouble in this village is that the little road into the village, which I will show you. Oh, by the way, this is the monastery where you were living. That's the monastery.
Oh, very nice.
And then this is the village of Herrero. So, as you approach the village, you would expect to see a lot of activity in a village because obviously people are up at the crack of dawn, they're working farms and so on. So you'd expect to see people around, but it seems quiet, too quiet. And as you approach the town itself, you realize that the actual path across that bridge there has actually been blocked. There has been a checkpoint erected across the entrance into the village, and a villager with a pitchfork is standing either side to guard the entrance into the village. And so you're coming up to the up to this checkpoint, and then they sort of hold up their hand and they stop you there within shouting distance, and then you see someone approaching the barricade, and you can see straight away that he's wearing some sort of weird garb on his face, which is
Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor. And as you approach it, he goes, "Hic incipit pastes," which is Latin for, because you all speak Latin, I'm pretty sure. "Here begins the plague. You may not enter the village. Depart where you are able. I cannot guarantee your safety." I don't know why I sounded Scottish then, but
Sean Connery.
We're in the Spanish Highlands.
The Spanish Highlands, yes. There can be only one.
Hide your sheep.
Yes. So you basically, you see, not only do you see this plague doctor character standing at the barricade, but off to the side in a nearby field, you do see several villagers digging what looks like some sort of pit, like potentially like a burial pit for like mass graves where bodies would be placed. You are very familiar with seeing this scene from obviously stories and situations where the Black Plague, the Black Death, this sort of occurrence is not uncommon in this time period. So you pretty much know what that is. But yeah, so at this point you're barred entry by this plague doctor. What is your business? You shouldn't be coming near here. It is not safe for you.
I'm just going to step up and be like, I'm going to look at the men and be like, all right, if you're not going to say anything, and I'm going to answer him in Latin because I have Latin as a skill. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say in Latin, we've come from the monastery at Soria to help with the healing and to help ascertain where the plague is coming from.
Okay. What I'll do is I will do a quick check. 1 second.
Everybody roll for initiative.
No, I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't be that bad. Okay, cool. All right. When you say that, you see that he seems to relax a bit. Physically, you see his body posture sort of is less tense, and the two villagers, the pitchforks, they kind of sort of just you saw their hold relaxes. They're not as tense, and the plague doctor goes, that is wonderful news. I am Dr. Carlos Riviera. Please come through. And then he gestures to the villagers, and they sort of push the sort of barricade or whatever to the side to let your cart come through. And as he comes in, he goes, this will be very good. It will be good to know of people of some learning that can assist me with this plague. It is very unusual. I have not seen this before in my study. In my study at the University of Salamanca, I've studied lots of infectious diseases and plagues and blights, and this is very unusual. I would like to explain it to you guys. I don't know why he says guys, but anyway, you guys.
No insult taken, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so he brings you in, and then he takes you to the local inn, yes.
Before we go in, I think that it's prudent for us to say a prayer to Lord our God before we enter into a place that has been potentially taken over by evil. So if you would join me in this prayer. Dear Lord, Father, grant us the strength to resist evil, especially before morning coffee. Shield us from temptation and from the cart driver who seems to always want Jesus to take the reins. Arm us with patience, especially for the long line at the market. And let our words be kind. Unless we're talking to demons, then let them be sassy and effective. Give us holy side-eye when the devil tries it, and the wisdom to say, "Not today, Satan. Try me after a nap." Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And while he's doing that, I want to be surreptitiously just looking around to see if everybody else is praying. Like, is everybody else, like, head down, bowed while he's actually giving this prayer, or is there people who are not?
You sure you didn't miss your calling, Sister Mandalena, as an Inquisitor?
The Sister Evangeline.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting you too confused. You all look the same. It's like you're like big penguins.
Oh, yeah, we're all penguins.
You're big penguins. I mean,
yeah.
Nothing to see here, boys.
One of these days, I'll tell you my penguin joke with the Pope. The Seven Dwarfs. Have you heard that joke?
No.
Okay,
No.
I'll do that offline for you. It's a very good joke, but it's probably not suitable for this particular issue. Actually, who am I kidding? We're not PG or anything. Anyway, we digress. All right, so the Dr. Riviera is staying in the inn, and he allows you. The innkeepers will greet you warmly and eagerly serve you. Wait,
Did anybody not pray? Did everybody, like the villagers, the doctor, everybody who?
Everyone is very, very. No one is missing out on prayer time at this point in time. Anything that can help, they are definitely down for it. So religious sacrifice, prayers, whatever you want. We're good. We're already there. All right.
Perfect.
So
good prayer by Murph. I love that.
Yep. I actually don't even know if coffee was a thing at this time. Coffee came from the New World.
Well, when you write the prayer and say it, then you can eliminate coffee.
Yeah. I'm not sure when they Christopher Columbus was.
If the Moors are in Spain, then yes, we have coffee.
Okay, cool. All right, that's fine then. Yeah, it's all historically accurate. We must be accurate.
16th century, according to the Google machine.
We're going to go fight evil, but we're arguing over coffee.
It's important to be historically accurate.
That's right.
Coffee didn't come in. The Spanish, I don't know if they'd reached the New World yet. We hadn't killed any Aztecs. Have they killed any Aztecs yet? I can't remember. Google it. Everyone should Google it, the history about that sort of period. Okay, so you're welcomed by the innkeepers, who will allow you to stay if you need to stay overnight. They provide you, because it's about time for you guys to have some lunch. So they provide food. Dr. Riviera mentions that the stable of the inn has been turned into a mortuary for the bodies awaiting burial. Obviously, he says you noticed the burial pit being dug out in the field. Currently, there are 3 victims that are waiting for burial today. 2 women and 1 man. And he says this is a very, very strange plague. In fact, it is unusual. There seems to be 2 forms of this plague. The two women have perished due to the more common affliction that this plague provides. The women suffered from like a blistering around the nose and mouth, indicating a particularly caustic sort of airborne vector. They complained of difficulty of breathing that same day as the blisters appeared, and then by nightfall they could hardly breathe, and no bloodletting or herbal drafts or anything proved effective in slowing their inevitable decline. But then of course they expired. But then there has been another form of this pestilence, something I have called the withering, and I think rather than try and explain it to you, it is probably best that I show you. And so he takes you into another room in the inn, a back room, where on a wooden table a body is laying for examination. And where are we?
Oh.
You see a body, and it's he goes, and you can straight away see this body is it's almost like it's mummified to some extent. The skin is really shrunken on its face. The body is sort of it's well, he's called it the withering. That's a very good description for it. The body has withered. It's you can see it's kind of it's he goes, the withering happens very rapidly. Juan, this is Juan, by the way. Hello, Juan. Juan showed no warning signs or blistering symptoms last night before his death. He was found outside his barn at his farm, virtually sort of desiccated. The barn was open and his horse was gone. The wife hadn't heard him get up. She thinks he was trying to get a doctor early in the morning, but died before saddling the horse. I have recommended that they and all the families of the north relocate immediately. We have also found animals in fields that have also had this effect. So we think that maybe this pestilence has transferred from animal to human. But as I said, there is two forms. There is the blistering of the face and the breathing, sort of, something of affliction of the lungs that kills people, and then we have this withering, which happens very rapidly.
Since I have skill in paranormal folklore, do I know of any paranormal spirit or entity that the victim would look like this?
I will. Let's see you do we'll do a perception check. So, Sister Magdalena, your perception is what, 60%? So you're going to roll a D60.
A D60?
D100, and you're running to roll under 60. Okay.
60.
No. So you are unfamiliar.
Can I
yes.
also do the same check? Because
Yep.
I also have paranormal folklore at 70.
Okay, roll.
$83.
Okay. At this stage, you are not. Nothing comes to mind or to explain this effect. But the Dr. Riviera. I just realised he's called Dr. Riviera. I've just realised he's called Dr. Hello, everybody.
Dr. Nick.
It's Dr. Nick Riviera. I just
This
realised.
is not plague. This is bite from vampire.
Yeah, this was here before me. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a little bit more skilled than the Simpsons Dr. Riviera.
I know that we all have the ability to kind of sense the like otherworldly stuff. I want to go near the body and like touch it and see if I sense anything. Just like touch it, like touch his wrist or something, sort of as if I was looking for a pulse, but really more just so that I can touch the body and see if I sense anything.
Dr. Riviera is quite very keen for, actually, because he's obviously he's a very educated man, and he's very keen to engage in intellectual discussion and investigation with other people, and clearly you guys are educated. So he goes, oh, please come, examine the body. It is perfectly fine to touch. It is not contagious from what I've been able to determine. So Evangeline, you go and tell me what you want to do as far as the body.
Like, you do my cross thing and then touch the body, touch the wrist.
Okay, when you get up close, it does. I want you to do a quick stamina check to make sure that, because it's not a pretty sight. So please do a stamina check. If you don't, you actually vomit.
Way under.
Oh, okay. You've seen much worse. I mean, obviously you've treated other victims of pestilence and so on. So, yep, you're able to get up close to the body and examine. So tell me what you're wanting to do as far as examining and all that.
I want to grab his wrist as if I want to make it look like what I'm doing is checking for a pulse. But what I'm really doing is trying to sense if I can feel anything unworldly, like otherworldly in him, something evil or malevolent, or if there was like a presence that touched him, if I can sense any of that.
Yep.
But without saying any of that to Dr. Riviera.
Okay. Okay, you got an investigation skill, haven't you? Or which one? Which skill do you want to use? Paranormal, folklore. Which skill do you want to test under?
I'd rather use investigation because it's slightly higher.
Okay. Roll your investigation, please.
Nope. My investigation is 77 and I rolled 95. So far, I've managed to not barf. That is the extent of my ability so far. I've not barfed, dudes. No barfing.
I could investigate it for you.
Okay. You can approach. Do a stamina check, please.
Stamina check. Where's my roll 20? Where'd my roll 20 go? Hang on. So
You're in there.
Is it just a D? Is it a D100?
Yep, D100. You are in there. Yeah, you are. Yep.
27.
Okay, actually, so that's your stamina's fine. You don't vomit. Now roll another D100 against your investigation skill, which I think is 68.
It's very strange I did not vomit because I do have on my character sheet that I have a very weak stomach.
Okay, there you go. 64. Okay.
Oh, you did it. Yay.
So if we look at the table here, wrong thing. If we look at the table here, under skill checks, which is column 3, you beat. So your score was 68, and you rolled a 64. So you beat it by 4. So 1 to 4. So under skill check, you get L, which looking at skill checks is, what's L? Actually, it's not in there. So I will look under my thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, is how you don't barf at looking at a dead body.
Okay, so when you examine the body, you actually discover there's like tears in the left shoulder, And you mentioned it, Dr. Riviera, and he goes, "Oh yes, I did notice these sort of tears in the shoulder, but I did not perceive. I thought that possibly that had been maybe when he fell to the ground." But you can see that there's clearly some sort of something has sort of been stuck into the shoulder. Anyone else wanting to examine the body for? Anything you particularly you're wanting to look for?
And while they are doing that, can I go to the center of the town? And because I have sense monster, so can I try to sense if there's monster nearby, or like which direction?
Yes, you can. Roll a dice for the test. I'll just do that as a general check.
Nope.
Okay. Yep. But as you're walking around, there are a couple of people. Obviously, most people are trying to stay indoors because they don't want to catch whatever's there. But you do encounter a couple of villagers, and they obviously recognise that you're a nun. And they say, "Oh, thank you, sister, for coming to help us. We are cursed by the devil. The devil is in our town. We are losing our villagers. Please help us. Do whatever you can do. There's an affliction here. The devil is in our town. Please help us."
I asked them why do they think apart from the plan, is there anything specific that makes them think the devil has arrived?
Well, I mean, these are religious and superstitious people, so anything that goes bad in this time is basically considered the work of the devil. But they go. We have lived a peaceful life here. We have honoured our God. We have been dutiful and hard-working people. We have kept to ourselves, and yet something has come into our town over the last weeks, where people have been afflicted by this pestilence. It could only be the work of the devil. We have done nothing. We have done nothing to anger anyone. We are just humble villagers doing our normal everyday work. It must be the work of the devil.
Seeing that they're all riled up, I gather everyone around to and lead them through a prayer so that they can feel better and calm down.
Okay. Yep. While you guys are in the room with the body, Dr. Riviera, he brings in a bag, and he has these sort of he pulls out masks which are a little bit similar to what he's wearing. And he goes, I have these poultices, or these masks with medicinal herbs and things that you can help cover your face should you encounter this pestilence. Would you be interested in taking them?
I'll take one. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
That's very kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll take one, Doctor.
Okay, just make a note.
I'm not going to put it on, though. I'm just going to put it in my pouch.
I'll take one skeptically.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't say that, but
I'm not in the room, so can someone take one for me?
no, you're on your own, sister.
Evangeline, do we want to do anything with the information we got about the upper arm wound thing?
Yeah, I think we need to look at the body a little bit more, but my question is, since I already failed my investigation check, if I check a different part of the body, do I get another check, or is it like I've basically failed medically with this guy?
You're gonna go inch by inch?
Well, I'm just thinking there's a couple more things that I could look for in terms of does he have rigor? Is there blood pooling? Is there any marks on his neck that shows anything, whether it's strangulation or puncture marks or something like that? And I'd like to see what's on his back, but I don't know if I have a chance to do that.
No. You can examine the body as much as you want. Give us another investigation check.
Okay.
My instinct is that he has dancing mania.
That was a real thing.
Yeah. Oh, yay. I managed to do it this time. It's 45 out of 77.
Okay, so looking at the table, How much did you beat it by? Do a quick math.
32.
32. Okay. Okay. So, Brother Marcellus had found this mark on the shoulder. Well, you also notice that on the forearms there is a mark, a wound pattern on the forearm, which is like a
4 arms?
a 3-point sort of triangular design, 2 forward and 1 behind, as if 2 powerful sort of like fingers or thumb-like opposable digits had sort of grabbed the forearms.
Okay.
Which, when you
Does
pointed
it
out,
look like a burn or it looks like a bruise?
it looks like as opposed to what the mark on the shoulder was kind of like the skin had actually been sliced or cut or torn. These are more they are wounds. They has broken skin, but it's more like they're sort of like the skin is broken from being pressure, like something's gripped the forearms quite hard.
Okay.
Can I look in the wound?
Sorry.
Can I look inside the wound on the shoulder?
Yes. I mean, it's not that deep, but yeah, it's not. Dr. Riviera assumed that maybe it was from a fall, or as he had collapsed, maybe he had hit something. But it looks like it's something sharp has definitely sort of cut into the shoulder.
Did it bleed? Like, was he dead when he was cut, or was he not dead?
Debbie's just had to pop
This
out.
is like CSI medieval times.
Yes. Yes, the wound did bleed. There's dried blood around the tear, but not too much. It's sort of congealed inside the I mean, the body is it's almost sort of dried like a husk almost. It's the moisture has gone from the body, and yeah. So if there wasn't, it didn't profusely bleed, so that's why maybe the doctor didn't at first think anything particularly odd of that marking. But then when you point out the triangular marks, he goes, oh, that is quite unusual. Yes. Thank you for finding that. Do you have any idea what it might be?
I can't think. Other than a hand gripping him. Is it on both arms or just one?
So it's on the forearms, and it's
on both sides.
It's on both sides. Yeah.
Right.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a monk, not a doctor.
Can we check his eyes?
Yeah, so you can sort of open up
Are
the eyes.
his eyes dried out?
Yeah, I mean they're gone all cloudy. It's not very very pleasant, but yeah, they're very sunken in the sockets. Yeah, but they're kind of cloudy, and yeah, they are partially sort of shriveled a little bit.
Anybody have the ability to like cast out a demon right now to see if there's any demons in there? Can we just search for demons? I'm not being funny. Like I just can we search for whether or not there's a need for an exorcist?
Sister Evangeline is skilled in exorcism. Sister Magdalena wasn't able to sense any sort of monsters at this point.
Would a demon reside in a dead body?
You never know until you try to exercise it.
I don't know.
My advice is after you doctors have completed your examination of them, I suggest that we prepare all of the corpses for burial, cutting off their heads, stuffing their mouths full of rocks, putting their heads between the legs face down, and nail them to the inside of coffins. And let's not bury them in holy ground in case this pestilence will try and spread to other people who are buried in the church grounds.
Pedro, brother Pedro,
That is some kinky stuff.
Check out my OnlyFans. I mean,
Actually, what would it be? What would be the Spanish medieval equivalent of that? I don't know. check out my only illuminated manuscript.
have you never read Leviticus? Come on.
No, actually, I haven't read Leviticus. I can't say I've read anything in the Bible.
At first, I thought that we should burn the corpses, but we should honor the wishes of or what's stated in the Bible and give them a proper burial, just not on holy ground.
Well,
do it as if they could be possessed or they could reanimate back to life.
Well, I mean, as you saw, the farmers have been digging essentially a mass burial pit, which is obviously not going to. It's not actually in the cemetery, the religious ground. I think you will satisfy your requirements with that.
We should bury them separately and make sure that they're in a box of some type that they can be nailed down to, or you could use my new invention called Velcro, or I'd maybe just use silver nails or copper nails, something like that.
Also, in the stable is the two women that have died. You can actually go and have a look at them as well if you want.
I'm curious, between the two types of plague that you're seeing, is this withering only happening to men, or is it happening to both men and women, and is it equal? Well, is the distribution?
Is he the only male corpse? Have you only lost 3 people?
No, there's more people have gone, but obviously it's the plague has happened over a couple of weeks now. Obviously, news travels fairly slow in this particular time. So some of it. Yes, Debbie?
After I lead them through a prayer, I took out my notebook and start getting everyone to tell me about what happened since the beginning. Basically, anything strange that happened, who arrived and lived the village. Is a doctor from the village, or did he arrive after the plague or before the plague? And just basic information about what happened in any details in the village that the villager can think of that might be different or jump out to them, and also in and out, and what if there's new food, new well that they dig up, or anything that is new before the.
So, like I said, this has been going on for a few weeks. It started off initially. They found livestock had been affected, where the livestock had been this withering form of the plague, where again they were sort of left in the field, desiccated and dried. Then after a week or so, we then started to see the effect on the villagers, and like I said, some were affected by the sort of the lung type infection with the blistering around the mouth and the nose, and the difficulty in the breathing. So it was a slower process, but generally within 24 hours, the person would perish.
The livestock only have the withering form, or did the livestock also have the blistering?
No, the livestock only had the withering. But then we started to find, one or two villagers affected by the withering also, and Juan is the most recent. So he's in a farm that's located a bit out of the village at the base of the Herrero mountain. and where he lives with his wife and their 3 sons, and he's one of the only a couple of the villagers have been affected by this withering. Some of them have eventually been, most of them have been the blistering affection.
Is it separated by men and women?
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Is there anything on his neck or on his mouth? Like anything that would suggest something came out of his mouth, or like holes or puncture marks or anything on his neck?
You don't find anything on his neck.
On his mouth?
No. Nothing in that sort of area.
Is the people who get sick random, or does it, like, if someone in the family get it, the rest of the family is going to get it? Or is it like a location in the village that's started the...
No, it's Dr. Rivia says it. Yes, it is. It does not follow the normal pathway of a typical pestilence. I mean, people who've even been affected by this, the blistering and the lung affliction, other members of the family have been completely unaffected and show no signs. It is very hard to very hard to understand what is at work here, because like I said, it could possibly be 2 separate diseases, but I think that would be very unusual to have 2 separate afflictions in affecting the same village at the same time. But I am at a loss to understand why.
Other
this.
Villagers who have died from the withering, do they also have marks on their body identical to this poor chap?
Dr. Rev says, I am not sure. I did not notice these markings that you found, and they could possibly have had it, but I was not able at the time to discern that.
Where are the bodies?
Well, with the exception of the 3 bodies that are in the stable, Juan and the 2 women that are in the stable, all the other bodies had already been buried.
They're going to have to get dug up and, again, cut their heads off, fill their mouths full of rocks, put the head between their legs, and make sure that their face is pointing down.
Dr. Riviere goes, yeah,
I'm not asking.
Can I ask, with my religious mysticism being as high as it is, do I know what the hell Pedro thinks these are?
But if there's something demonic or a plague of some type, at this time, if there's like a sickness, whatever, it's always blamed on something satanic, something unholy. So you want to stop them from reanimating. If you bury them face down, right, they're not going to be able to find their way back to the surface. If you fill their mouth full of rocks, they're not going to be able to spread pestilence, like they say, like a vampire or something like that. Okay, and removing the head generally completely stops any reanimation from the dead back to the undead walking amongst us.
Brother Marcellus has religious mysticism, so I would say that he kind of knows a bit about what he's talking about here.
That's Pedro.
Oh no, he's Pedro. In that case, he doesn't know shit. No.
Maybe you know my business associate, Brother Marcellus Wallace.
Yes.
What does he look like?
Yeah.
So have the rates of people dying pick up, or has more and more people been dying, or have this been a constant of like every 2 or 3 every day, every week?
It's been like I said, it started initially with livestock, and then and still livestock is still being affected, but then it started to affect villages, and since then it's been at least 1 or 2 every other day sort of thing. It's been a relatively steady I mean, the village it's only a village of maybe 100 or so people, so it's quite it's quite horrific for the village as far as percentage of the village afflicted.
Does it always happen at night?
Well, yes, the withered bodies were found in the morning. The bodies of the people who affected the lungs, they would take longer to die, so they would either die during the day or overnight or whatever, depending on
But did the symptoms start at night? Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
Pedro.
exactly. Like when did they start showing symptoms? Is it like first thing in the morning that people noticed it?
Most of the time, yes. Yeah, it was they would awake, or they were found in the nighttime, late at night. They were starting to cough and afflicted by this disease. But certainly the withering was always, the bodies were always found in the morning, like Juan at his farm.
Has any of them ever say anything strange?
No, they all appeared perfectly normal. In fact, every victim, there was no, before they are afflicted, there was no unusual behavior or anything that would point to any sort of thing from their side anyway.
Is there any connection between the people who withered, and also the people who have the other symptom? Have they all went to the same celebrations, or do they interact with each other more than they interact with? Are they like parts of a group? Do they work together?
Most of the people that have been, I guess, the actual center of the village where you are now, no one has been affected so far in the center of the village. Most of the people are sort of further out on the outskirts of the town, or some of the surrounding farms at the base of the mountain. The actual center of the village, the people have not been affected.
Okay. I go back to the other street and tell them and share what I found, and also get what they've got, share information of what they found.
Okay.
Is there anything on his legs? He's obviously wearing pants, but if I pull the legs of the pants up, is there anything on his legs?
No, most of the markings were like on the shoulder or on the forearm, sort of the upper body. Nothing seems to have affected the legs.
Okay.
So, brother Pedro, you instruct. You give your instructions to Riviera, and then he goes out and he tells the villagers.
Before he goes, you also, I think that all the villagers should take something, that either a paint or a chalk or something like that, to write above their doorway. Sorry, I have to go through my book here. Right, in Latin, write CMB, which is Christus Monsione Benedict, or May Christ bless this house. Put that over the doorway.
Okay.
Question for Pedro: do we need to do the same thing with the livestock body? Like cut off their head and put the rock in the sheep and
burn them. You don't bury livestock. They're
yeah. In fact,
they're not children of God. So
yeah, Riviera was saying, yes, I have taken the initiative to say that from today all livestock should be burnt, because I am firmly of the belief that this affliction began with the livestock, and I think that maybe it is transferred across to the human population. So
yes.
I definitely think that all livestock should be burnt.
So
the holy barbecue of Antioch.
So for the livestock that was burnt, that were affected, were they also from the outer edge of the village?
Yeah, well, I mean, the livestock's generally kept in fields, which are obviously not in the town anyway. So yeah, around the farms, like at Juan's farm, his horse has gone missing. So you'd have to. We're not sure what's happened to them. Actually, no. Did I say?
No, it was missing, I think you said.
Yeah, they found him next to his barn, and the horse was gone. Yeah.
All this
Can
feel
we
like
go?
more than a plague, because plague will expect it to be in the center of the town where more people can spread it, whereas feeding or hunting would be outer edge where they take like people they can get to without other people seeing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Can we go check on the two female corpses?
Yep. So they're obviously in the stable at the inn. They like the description. You can see that there's blistering around their nose and face, and there's like bloodied foam in the corner of their mouth where they've obviously their lungs have, filled with fluid or blood or whatever, and obviously they've had a there's marks which have been. Dr. Rivera shows you where he tried bleeding them to see if that would affect. There's obviously marks from the leeches and so on, but basically they just look really sick. Their bodies are not desiccated like Juan's body.
The blistering, is it only happen to people at the outer edge as well?
Yes. Like I said, no one in the center of the town or village has been affected yet. It's generally been houses on the periphery and sort of surrounding farms that have been affected.
Do they have the same marks on their forearms?
Now that you know what you're looking for, you check, and there are no marks of that sort of description on either body. Just the blistering and
or anything.
No, just like the blistering around the face.
Can I check my paranormal notebook to see if I can find any notes on creature that could feed, that leave the corpse like that, or creature that cause like burn and stuff?
Just a moment. You've got paranormal folklore, have you?
Yep, medium level 85.
Okay. Do a check, please.
$35.
Oh,
So
40.
difference?
What's the difference?
50.
50.
Yes. I have 85 on
Yep.
floors.
Yep. Okay. You have heard of something that you have heard. You're not 100% sure, but you have heard that there are creatures or occult forces that drain the life of people. But you're not 100%. You still need to do a bit more checking to be honest, to be sure. But you will let your hypothesis at this stage is there could be some sort of entity involved rather than a pestilence. Your experience shows that you have heard stories of victims that have been drained or sucked or whatever you want to call it in this sort of fashion. But you probably need to maybe inspect the scene of the crime or the attack or whatever to gather some more information.
Is there like a village like a repository of information, like a library or something where they would have kept village records?
No, it's just a humble village. I mean, if there was anything, maybe there's a local church. There might be a parish record, but that will just be births and deaths. It won't really I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
but if
it's,
there's a
it's
whole bunch of deaths at one point, it might give us an idea, even if it's like cyclical or something.
well, like I said, there was nothing unusual. This village has gone on for time immemorial. With this is very obviously there was time during the Black Death where there might have been short periods of that sort of plague, but and people obviously would have died at that point. But no, they're at this stage. I mean, this is obviously it's a very short period of time. It's only a few weeks, and we've had a dozen or more people and all the livestock and all that dying. So there would be records of that, but which is definitely obviously unusual.
I think we should go check out Juan's where he lives and the last scene and the scene of his death.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wonder if we should also see where the two women, did they die together as well, or did they die separate? Like, were they family or something? Like, where did they start having this feeling? Because I'm wondering if there's more than one place we should go.
They were in villages. Sorry, not villages. The women were in like houses or farms in the same sort of area where Juan's farm is.
Okay, so let's go to Juan's farm. Yeah.
All right then. So, and you don't want to do anything else with this body at this point. You're happy to move on.
Pedro, you want to do anything weird with his body?
What do you mean weird? It's just it's written in the scriptures. Like, didn't you read this?
No.
All right. So
I started. It was too traumatizing.
So, Pedro, yes,
You're right,
the villagers who have been tasked with digging the bodies they agree to, and Dr. Riera agrees as well, that the bodies will be disposed of as you have requested. Mm-hmm. It's you spent a good couple of hours or so sort of examining the body, and Sister Magdalena has been going out and talking to the villagers. This has all taken several hours, and then you decide to make your way to Juan's farm.
Did Pedro give them instructions to dig up the other bodies and do that to them as well?
Yeah. So that they will definitely do that. Obviously it's going to take time because they've got to re-exhume the bodies, and they also will probably encounter some resistance from some of the family members, because not all the bodies were buried in the mass burial pit. Some the families took the bodies and just did their own private burials.
That's a great idea with the plague.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So it takes 30 minutes or so. It's not that far away, but it's on the outskirts of the village. You approach. It's a small farm. There's basically a farmhouse, and then there is a small barn where Juan's body had been found. So when you get there, anyone who's got anyone's got an investigation skill, do an investigation check, or if you don't have an investigation skill, you can roll against your perception. So D100. Tell me if you succeed.
D1.
I do.
All right. How much did you beat it by?
29.
I beat it by 1.
Did I roll a 43? I can't tell.
What's your perception?
Sorry. 39.
Wait, is perception PER or PCN?
Perception is PER. Oh no, sorry, no, sorry. That's no. Perception is PCN.
I actually beat it by 39. My math was not mathing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. No, I got a 95.
Okay.
Oh,
If it's
To
PCN, I
be
beat
under
it by 5.
68.
If it's
I,
PER, I beat
yeah,
it by 1.
I had to be under 64. That
Uh,
I
didn't
had to
work.
be under 68.
PER is personality, so it's like a charisma, and perception is PCN.
I beat it by 6 then.
You beat it by 6. Tracy, you beat it by 39. Anyone else pass?
I beat it by 23, 22.
Okay. All right. So you start walking around, and Dr. Riviere takes you to where the Juan's body was found, which is near the sort of basically, I can show you sort of around here. And yeah, all right. So, Sister Magdalena, Debbie, you find signs of a scuffle, and you find some blood drops on the ground near where Juan's body. Near the barn, you actually find like clusters of sort of three-pointed markings on the ground, each measuring about a hand's width. There's a few coming from the barn to where Juan's body was found. And Tracy, you realise that the triangular markings, once Debbie points them out to you, you look at the markings and go, the spacing on the markings matches the spacing on the arms of Juan's body. Or the bruises, I should say. And looking at the markings on the ground, you think that whatever this creature was, I'm assuming at this point, based on what Magdalena said, you think that this is definitely some sort of creature. It looks like it has multiple legs. If we assume that these 3-point markings, which are about a hand width, are kind of like footprints, for want of a better description, they are definitely markings of something with more legs. And looking at the marks, you kind of see that obviously there's a lot of marks around where Juan's body was, and then a couple of marks lead off towards in the direction roughly of the mountain, and then they disappear. You lose track of them. So they're either whatever this thing was, maybe they dematerialized, or they flew. You're not sure, but you only find the markings sort of head off in a direction towards the mountain, and then they sort of disappear.
Can we tell by the spacing of the marking how big this creature could be?
I would say larger than a horse.
Oh, sorry, Tracy, you got cut off for me.
larger than what?
Larger than a horse, you would, if you had to hazard a guess, based on the spacing. I mean, there's a few. Obviously, whatever attacked Juan, there was obviously a struggle. So there's obviously multiple sort of steps around, and obviously you found a few drops of blood in the dirt. So there was a struggle, and then whatever this creature was left, heading towards a mountain.
Did Brother Marcellus see something else as well? Because he also succeeded.
Yeah.
So Marcellus, obviously, the two sisters were very involved in looking at this this area around the barn. Brother Marcellus, you start branching out a little bit more and start walking around, just examining the farm in general. And you walk a bit. You start walking, doing increasingly larger circles going around, and about 500 yards to the north of the farm, you find the horse, and the horse is also desiccated. And you find these 3 pointed marks on the horse's body. And the larger size of the wounds on the body does give you speculation that there was something large has grabbed this horse.
Do the
They're like-
horse?
Could they like be bird talons?
The bodies are something's gripped as opposed to like rendering with talons.
Okay.
Like an eagle or something would like tear. It isn't a tearing it's like something's grabbed, and then there are on the horse you actually you find like a puncture mark on the neck of the horse.
What does it look like? Is it a single puncture mark, or is it like
Are there,
double,
two?
or like
No,
some kind of like?
big gnashy teeth? No, it's just it's like a single puncture.
So we can rule out vampires.
Can you?
It's also bigger than a horse, so probably not a vampire unless it's a vampire horse.
Is the
Or-
same? Is
Yes.
the puncture wound the same as the one you found on Juan?
You didn't notice a puncture wound on one it might have been somewhere else on the body, but you didn't notice it in your investigation.
Oh, I thought he had something on his shoulder.
He had like a tear,
So-
which might have been part of something else grabbing him.
So the footprints are leading into the barn?
No, some obviously came out of the barn, so maybe Juan startled whatever was in the barn, maybe, and then there was a scuffle outside of the barn.
Right. Is there any footprints around the barn?
Only the footprint.
Leading in and leading out?
Well, there's quite a few marks. Maybe something went in there and then came back out. But you see, there's the marks which indicate some sort of scuffle around the farm, and then there's some markings that lead off towards the mountain, towards it, because this farm is at the base of the Sierra de Herrera.
Can we go in the house, because the wife for some reason thought the husband was leaving to go get a doctor, so I want to know why she feels like that's what was happening, as opposed to he just went out because there was a noise in the barn or something. Because either something called to him, something happened to him in the house, or she's wrong and he just went outside for some sort of normal reason and got attacked.
Yeah. So you go into the farmhouse where Juan's wife Sophia is there, and you can interview her. Sister Evangeline, do a persuasion roll.
Okay, this is not going to be great.
Your persuasion is 56.
56.
Maybe someone else.
98.
Maybe someone else should talk.
98. I walk in and go, "What are you talking about, lady?" that's my persuasion. To be like, "What in God's name are you going on about?"
Maybe someone with a bit more tact should try talking to her. She's clearly distressed at the loss of her husband.
Not me.
Anyone else want to try?
else? Somebody with better persuasion.
I have 60, I think. Do Brother Marcellus or Brother Petro have better?
No.
Hang on.
Brother Pedro is
Persuasion.
close.
For persuasion,
Yeah,
Yeah.
PER.
I only have 51.
I have 57.
Go. Well, have a try, Debbie. See how you go.
All right.
Yay!
By 17.
Okay.
She
So
comes in and pushes me out the door.
the two sisters. Oh, yeah, two sisters are Tracy's sister.
And bad nun.
Yeah, you're like good cop, bad cop. And Sister Evangeline is more like the nun from the Blues Brothers. You know, it's like slap, slap, slap. The power of the Christ compels you. Slap, slap, slap. All right. So after she calms down, after she's been given the third degree by Sister Magdalena, Sister Evangeline. Sister Magdalena comes in and soothes the situation, calms her, and says, "Please tell us what's happened." And she goes that 2 nights prior to his death, her husband had been awakened by sounds in the night. In fact, the last 2 nights before his death, both nights Juan had heard noises in the fields, and he had gone out to investigate, but found nothing unusual. But last night, Sophia had slept through. Juan leaving the bed, and it's only when her in the morning that her sons found that the devil had taken Juan, and but there had been some disturbances in the night before Juan had gone missing.
So I take out the notebook that I write down like what all the villagers tell me about like who died and when. The 2 nights before Juan's death, if there's anyone died in those 2 nights?
There was some reports of livestock, yes.
Okay.
But not any humans.
And are they around this area or in a completely different area?
No, they're around this area, yeah.
Evangeline's gonna stick her head in the door and be like, "What did it sound like?"
I calm her down and like, what does it sound like?
All right. Okay, so you've been investigating the farm and around the farm for a few hours. So basically, it's got to the stage now where it's nightfall. That you should probably start thinking about heading back to the inn for the night. So as you start getting ready to depart, the sun is setting. It has got dark fairly quickly in this area because the sun is setting behind the mountains, so it gets dark quite quickly. And then what seems unusual is it very quickly a fog descends over the farm. As you're making your way back to your cart to ride back to the village, it's quite unusual for a fog at this time of year to come on so quickly. Normally, a fog is something that you normally would find in the morning, not so early in the nightfall.
I'm gonna put my mask on that the doctor gave me.
Okay. Yep.
And I'll throw one at Magdalena.
Yeah.
Are we able to like investigate what's on the inside of the mask related to like the herbs and stuff?
Well, you can unstitch it if you want, but it's just it's rosemary, thyme, marigold, all the usual sort of medicinal herbs.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Yep, that sort of thing. Yep. So yeah, you
I'm gonna put in the mask on.
the fog comes down, and there's a stillness in the air, and then without any sort of warning, suddenly you see a shape in the fog moving.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Get in the cart.
you see some sort of large silhouette moving through the fog. Everyone, please do a fear check. So that's rolling against your. So you're rolling against your willpower.
Okay.
Willpower? Okay.
Yes.
What are we rolling?
I'm fearless.
100 against your willpower.
I think I just...
Brother Marcellus has a willpower 56.
55.
I roll a 99.
Well, I got feared.
All right, so who failed?
I failed. Fear
I
me.
failed.
Debbie's character definitely failed. She rolled a 99.
I failed.
Critical fear.
Yeah, I better roll for Dr. Riviera. Hey, everybody. Yeah, he came with you.
Okay. Murph, I'm not seeing your rolls. Are you rolling in D20 and I'm just not seeing it?
Yeah, I rolled, I don't know why, it's like I look at a star shape. No, I'm a... What a roll. It's
He's
like
a private roller.
That's right. Yeah. It's 57, yeah. You just can't see it.
That's odd, isn't it, how it's doing that? Okay. Yeah. All right. So when you see this sort of shape moving, you can see on the screen there the animation. You see like a shape, and yeah, it scares all of you except for Sister Evangeline, who's still got her blood up after interrogating Sophia. It's like, what is this? What is this demon or creature? Meanwhile, all of you guys basically just go, ah! So you all lose 20 willpower.
We lose?
Yeah, your will. It's not a permanent loss. It's just a temporary loss. So okay. when you fear check, if you let's have a look. Yeah, you are. You failed. You lose. Actually, no, you lose 2d10, so you can actually roll. So 2d10 willpower, and then you're going to flee, which is basically means that you get on your cart and just ride away as quick as possible.
Can I jump off the cart?
Yeah, you're not. You're
awesome.
Yeah. So. Sister Evangeline, no, you're courageous. You could stand your ground if you wanted to.
I'm going to because I'm also overconfident. So as they're all flipping out, I'm gonna jump out of the cart if they're gonna take off, and I'm gonna be like, "See ya, sucker!" Did the doctor even panic?
The doctor. What did I get? The doctor was okay. He was fine. Okay. But I guess he's become a little bit steadier since he's been dealing with this plague for a while. So although he did not think that a creature was involved, he actually thought it was still he was coming from a medical background, so he actually assumed that it was still some sort of disease.
So I roll a 17. What does that mean?
17 points off your willpower.
Oh, okay.
Of your current.
It's only temporary, so don't erase your willpower altogether.
So just make a mark next to your existing willpower, just what your willpower's gone down to. So willpower will go down through two reasons. One, either failing fear checks, or if you use any sort of paranormal ability, like your healing and so on, it costs you willpower to do that as well. If you ever get down to 0 willpower, basically you become a catatonic sort of person that really
just like sit in the mud.
But basically you can be someone can just sort of push you over and say, walk over here or sit there or whatever. You can't do any sort of, activities that require any sort of initiative.
It's like Marvin the, Marvin the
Martian?
The android.
Oh, the manic depressive robot.
Yeah.
Life, don't talk to me about life. Oh my God, I'm so depressed. Yeah, Eeyore, but a robot. Yeah.
Murph, I think your rolls are only going to the GM. If you go to the dice roller and
Oh, hang on.
check and see if it, just if you want it to be out in
Go
the
to the
open.
dice roller. What? Oh, GM roll.
Go
So
on the
how do I
left-hand
change it?
side and turn off the GM roll and see if that
Okay.
fixes it.
All right. So 2d10.
Click the DM on the
There you go.
left hand
You
side.
still, when you click on a dice roller, is GM switched on or off?
Off.
Okay.
It's off now, and it showed up for
Yeah.
everybody now.
There you go.
But it's not showing the actual individual dice rolls, though. It just shows you the
It's
total.
not, though. It's strange.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
maybe it's because he's using the dice roller, like D100, D10 times 2. No, that's weird. Okay.
No, I just hit the 2. And that's
Yeah,
what
okay.
came up.
Oh, okay.
Might-
All right. So
might
make
say
a note of your drop in your temporary drop in your willpower. So Tracy, your character Madalena, does she want to venture out into the fog, or is she going to go with the people in the car?
No, I'm not going in the cart. I'm going to jump off the cart. And you're rolling his eyes at me like, ah! I'm going to jump off the cart, and I'm going to pull out my rosary with my crucifix. And
Yeah.
I'm going to say, show yourself, demon.
And I say this is why I need to learn healing art.
All right.
Yeah, as they're running away.
So
Unbelievable.
you stand there while the other people are like panicked and they're literally like, we must leave. And Dr. Rivera is on the car and he's quite calm, but he's like, come away, sister, come away. It is not safe. But you just stand there and go, I got no time for this shit. And
I'm like gonna be like,
and
the
you're holding
power
it
of
across and you
Christ
said, "Be
compels
gone,
evil."
demon!" And
Yes, demon, show yourself.
and the silhouette moves. You can see the shape moving through the fog, and it comes closer and closer. And then, yes, go, yes, Debbie.
I was just gonna say that with all those combined with like the footprints and the feeding habits, do I know what type of do I know what type of paranormal creature it is?
At this point, you really can't think of anything because you're just terrified. So I'll come back to that in a minute. So basically, yeah, Magdalena is standing there as the car.
No,
as
Evangeline.
Angela, keep
I
getting
am
confused.
huddling in the cart right now.
Yeah.
I'm there. I have the mask on.
You have the
just in
mask on?
case.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I'm masked.
You basically, the silhouette moves closer towards you, and then you hear this like shriek and a sort of a clicking sound. Click, click, click.
Clicking?
Clicking sound, yes.
Like a lobster.
Okay. Or like
And
a
then the silhouette, the shadowy shape looming in the fog comes closer, and then you see it sort of pause for a moment, and then it just disappears again, and then you hear a flutter and a click again, and it's gone.
Do I recognize either the shriek or the clicking noise as anything that I've been taught about folklore or anything like that?
It is an unusual sound. Nothing that you would know in the real world is an approximation to it. It's
But like the paranormal folklore, would I have learned anything about noises that paranormal things make?
Noise tape.
Yeah. And give us another check against your paranormal folklore.
Okay. Yep. My folklore is 70, so 18. I beat it by 18.
Okay. Yes. After what Debbie's character, Sister Magdalena, had said previously, you do you think that maybe there is some creature that you've heard, but you might have to go back and consult together with Sister Magdalena, and but you have a hypothesis that there is a creature that does meet this description. So after the shadowy shape disappears into the fog, you make it back to the village, and there you recover in the inn. You have some alcohol or wine or whatever to steady your nerves, and the two sisters sit together in a huddle, and not long afterwards they come back out to the party who are recovering and say, we know of a creature that has this, that meets the descriptions of the activities. We know stories of something called a shadow beetle that is known to drain the lives of its victims.
Well, that would be Yoko Ono.
So with your willpower, you gain 1 point of willpower back for every hour of sleep. I think it is. Just double check. Willpower. Character. Oh no, there you go. Character regenerates 10 points of willpower per hour of uninterrupted sleep. So essentially, if you get a good night's sleep, all your willpower will be recovered. Okay, so
is there anything in what Sister Magdalena and I know about the shadow beetle that would suggest that it would also cause the
Warming.
the blistering type of effect that we saw on some of the women?
Yes. So the shadow beetle, from what you know, the markings on the bodies indicate that the creature grabs its victims in its claws or mandibles or whatever you want to call them, and then there's it stabs it with its mouth or whatever, and sucks the creature dry, the victim dry. Also, you know that the shadow beetle can emit a inky sort of residue mist from its body that could possibly explain. It's like a corrosive, like gas, that could explain the blistering on the victims of the other victims' bodies. So but you have to be careful that you don't keep what you discern it could be. It's very important that you do not reveal that to Dr. Riviere or any of the villagers.
Yeah. Is there any reason that we know of why it wouldn't have attacked me?
No. Maybe it saw that there was quite a few of you there, and maybe it discerned that it wasn't. It was too risky to attack you. Maybe they prefer to just strike individuals at night when they have the surprise.
Do we know any weakness of the shadow beetle that can help us with killing it? I assume we're killing it.
Okay. Check that for you. You know that the shadow beetle has a sort of a thick, a wide carapace on its body, so it will be any sort of blunt attack, like hitting it with like a club or whatever, is likely to be ineffective. You know that the creature makes its homes in like caves or burrows, and you should be able to find it because of the smell and the creature will lay eggs within the carcasses of animals.
Oh,
We are definitely burning all those animals.
maybe the humans too.
Yep.
Brother Pedro,
Yep.
should
What?
we be burning them instead?
The do you think that the beetle, or whatever this thing is actually implanting eggs inside? You know what? Let's go, buddy. That's on the slab there. Why don't you cut them open and see if there's any eggs inside?
Okay.
Oh, wait here.
Okay, who wants to do that? Who wants to cut the body open?
Do you have a sword?
I guess that'd be me.
Yeah. All right. So you cut the body open. Dr. Riviere is quite curious as to why he's doing so. He's going. He's interested to know what you find in the body, but when you cut open Juan's body, you don't notice any sort of eggs inside him.
Okay. So it must be just like the farm animals that are.
How about
Yeah.
the woman? Because the woman is the one with the blister and it's different from Juan. Like if he's feeding on Juan and did not feed on the woman, maybe he laid the eggs in the woman and leave them enough life energy for the egg to hatch.
Possibly. Yeah, you might have to cut the women open as well.
Okay.
A bit gruesome. Okay, you sliced them from chin to stem to stern, as they say, and the females, no eggs.
So it's just the animals and not the humans.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So you do that sort of gruesome activities overnight. Once you've recovered from your fear and flight, and you are able to then sleep the night away. And some of your dreams are a bit interrupted by visions of shadowy creatures in the night. But otherwise, the morning comes round and you've all recovered your willpower.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do now?
I feel like if the beetle come out at night to hunt, we should probably find its nest in the morning when the sun is high and then kill it in its sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tracks from the farm led up to the. So that farm is at the base of the Sierra de Herrero. So maybe there's something up in the hills. And you know from your knowledge that the creature normally chooses caves or burrows to hide.
Well, there should be enough footprints for us to follow it.
Mm-hmm.
And the smell too.
Yeah, the smell. It would have it does have a strong odor. Yeah. I think Tracy's just popped out for a moment.
Before I go, I find one of the villager and I want to borrow like a pitchfork or something sharp because blunt instrument is not going to work.
How about some torches with the fire?
That's
will
good.
work too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you grab a pitchfork, Debbie. So Tracy.
Also, if there's like wooden shield or wooden board we can bring, it would be good in case it spray on us with their acid mist thingy.
Okay. Yeah. You can probably. I mean, it's not a military area, so there's not shields as such, but you could probably rig up, like a small table. You could take the legs off the table or something like that. I know you like your tables.
Imagine that, Debbie taking a table with us.
We got to block the acid mist.
Yeah, so Tracy, when you stepped out, so basically, you know from your history that these creatures inhabit sort of caves. Do you guys want to go back to where the farm is and try and explore around?
Yep.
Yeah. Can I get some? Can I get some salt from the kitchen?
Yep.
Thank
Yep,
you.
you can get some salt.
Thank you.
Brad, anything? You're happy with what you got?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So, in the morning, after you've had your breakfast and Debbie does her furniture rearranging again, you make your way back to Juan's farm, and then in the brightness of the day, you find the tracks again, and you see that they lead definitely towards the mountain. So you start basically following them in that direction.
Can we put Brother Marcellus out front? Do you mind, Brother Marcellus? You seem to be tougher than the rest of us.
Yeah, but I have a weak stomach, so sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Barf is fine. Barf is fine.
Have a table.
with the table. Yep, I'll walk out front.
Okay. So you start following. So you head in the direction that the tracks led towards the base of the mountain, and the ground starts to rise up. There isn't really a track. There's a bit of a rough track, which might be not much more than like a goat track or something like that. You're making your way up the hill. Someone roll me a D100, please.
Brother Marcel is in front.
So
Yeah, Marcellus, you're in front. Do it.
but-
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
5.
Okay. So after you've been traveling up the hill, it's not like there isn't a road, so it's a bit rough travel, and you can't take the cart up. You're basically having to go by foot. You going up the path when you come across the sight of 3 wolves, and they seem to be chewing on what looks like some carcass of some animal, and they're chewing on it. And when they see you, they look up, and they look like they're rabid. They're sort of like eyes are wide, and they're slavering on their mouth. And so the wolves, they sort of turn towards you, and then they stop. They run towards you.
Okay. Great.
They start coming towards you, growling at you. And so you guys all have to do a fear check. Now this time you're going to be doing a fear check because it's a creature. What we do, if we look at the table for a fear check, we are going to roll on column 5. So basically, you're wanting to, if you roll above your willpower, you will fail, which means you will try and flee. If you succeed, there's different levels of getting scared. So you're going to be rolling on column 5. So everyone roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Why do we all suck?
Well, I mean, encountering rabid wolves is not something that is you see every day. So it is. So okay. So who did anyone pass?
I passed, but by 11, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I passed by 11.
Okay, that puts you to M, which is your. So Sister Magdalena is mildly frightened, so you will lose 1 to 5 points of willpower. So that's 1d10 divided by 2. So roll a d10 and halve it rounding down. Rounding up, sorry. So 3 points. So you lose 3 points of willpower, but you can still take actions. Everyone else who failed, Tracy, did you roll?
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 90.
Okay, so
against my 65.
Everyone else who failed, basically you got to roll 2d10, and that's how many willpower you lose. So take that off your willpower.
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
That's still not bad.
Oh my
19.
Lord.
Oh, he's a scaredy cat.
Oh.
Lord. Well, I was in the front.
Yeah.
You're a
Actually,
tough guy. You got all the stamina. You got a freaking weapon, and you're like from 3 little doggies.
yeah. So okay, I'll bring you
Burns
guys.
laughs at you right now.
All right. So I'll show you the
Burnsy.
map.
He does.
Where are we?
Sorry, he's rude like that.
Go, and I will bring on Marcellus. Where's
Yes.
Magdalena? There's Evangeline. Oh. Just dropped her on exactly the same spot. And who else we got? Brother Pedro. Where is he? There's Brother Pedro. He is. And Brother Pedro. So Marcellus was at the front, wasn't he?
Yep.
Magdalena, you're over here. You're fine. All right. So, if you fear, you must flee or cower in fear for the remainder of the round, and you can't do any other actions besides fleeing. So basically, you would run away or try and hide behind a rock or something.
Devi has the floor.
I'm not seeing that on my screen. I'm still seeing the map. Is it showing it for everybody else?
Can you see the map with the wolves?
No, I'm seeing the Kingdom of Castile.
Oh, I know why. Yep, I know why. Because I haven't dragged this
an
to
actual
here.
roll 20. Yeah.
Yeah, you
There
see.
we go.
You'll see it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, everyone see that? Yep. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So there's 3 wolves, and they're coming towards you. All right. I want you to roll initiative, Debbie.
All right. What
D,
do I
which
roll?
is D100 D10. Sorry.
1. I don't know if that's good or not.
No, low number for initiative is normally not a good sign. So, all right. So, Debbie, where are you? You're here, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Actually, I don't think I've got those tokens. I might just quickly make sure that you can move them. Sister Magdalena, controlled by Debbie. Okay, so you can actually move yours one around now.
So, are we just walking, or do we have a carriage with us?
No, because it's fairly broken ground. You couldn't bring the cart with you, so you have to you're on foot. Sorry.
Right.
So you've all got control of your tokens now. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, you all can move.
Right.
Okay. All right. So what's it say here?
Now it's moving. Okay.
Okay, so each wolf will attack, biting a randomly chosen target. So let's just see how far you can move compared to how far a wolf can move. They can move. Yeah, they're going. You're not going to really be able to outrun wolves, because.
So when you say that we would cower for a round, meaning like everybody gets a turn kind of thing, but
Yeah,
we
basically,
wouldn't get one at that time.
you either run or you cower. You can't do any other activity besides that. A round lasts 5 seconds. So,
Okay. But a round is like each one of the wolves attack, and then each one of us who's capable attacks.
yeah.
And that's
So Sister Magdalena can definitely react. So, okay, so I will roll. Okay, there's 4 of you, so I roll a D100, and it'll just be starting with Marcellus at the front. He's of 20 up to 0 to 25, and then Evangeline, Magdalena, and Barbara Pedro. So the first wolf is going to roll for. What we got there? 72. That's third. That will put him going for Sister Magdalena. And the second wolf. 55. That also puts him towards Sister Magdalena. And the last one. Oh God!
Oh, come on!
It's like
they all attack you, Debbie. Jesus,
that's the wildest reaction I've had from Debbie.
that's so crazy.
no kidding.
Yeah.
It's the
like-
opposite
it's like-
of they sense your fear. They're like they sense your non-fear.
Yeah, it's like give me a freaking break. Okay. All right. Okay, the way we do an attack. So, what is your melee skill, Stebby?
52.
52. Okay, so the way it works is they have an attack of 60. So if I look at the attack table, so the first wolf, if we go in here. So your defense, you said, what was your melee, you said? Sorry?
52.
52. So you're going to be in column 4. And so they're going to do attacks. They have to get under 60 to attack you. And then depending on how much they roll under their attack, depends on the type of attack that they do. So I will do 4 rolls of D100. So 1.
Wait, 4?
3 rolls, sorry, yeah. So,
Plus the fourth invisible.
The fourth invisible. So the first wolf lunges at Sister Magdalena, but she, like the Matrix, touches it. The second one, snaps at her, and with a score of 10, which for a cross reference of margin of 10 to your defense of 4 is an M, which means that we've got a medium wound. Ouch. Got a nasty bite there. So you need to make a record on your sheet that you've got 1 medium wound, and then you're going to suffer, and this damage will be different from your so this will be off your stamina. You'll lose 2d10 times 2. Oh God. Okay, that's 5. Okay, you lose 10 points of stamina, but put it as like wounds. 10 points of 10 points of stamina from wounds.
Okay.
What's your stamina now then? What's it go down to?
It go down to 40.
40. Okay. All right. Then,
Don't forget you can use your luck.
No, that's only when you're getting shot at, not when you're getting attacked.
It's only dexterity stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
distance. Dexterity.
Yeah. Now we're going to do the second wolf.
The third.
The third wolf. Yes. Okay. Debbie's going, come on, give me.
You really, really want to attack her 4 times.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So,
I'm
Mothership critically fail with the double 8.
yeah, critical failure. Yeah.
The
All
wolf
right.
turns around and bites his friend because he's so excited.
All right, so Debbie, you can react. You can try and stab at one of the. You said you got a pitchfork, don't you?
I got a pitchfork and also my walking stick.
Okay,
Right.
well, so pitchfork gives you probably better reach. What's your melee score?
52.
Okay, which one are you stabbing at? 1, 2, or 3? Doesn't
The
really
one who
matter.
bites me. So
Okay,
2.
that was number 2. All right, roll a d100. Low is obviously better.
One over.
Oh,
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 you missed. Okay,
One over.
all right.
missed.
Okay. What is-
Crazy. The cat is so big.
I know.
Oh.
It's Garfield. It's Garfield. Been eating too much lasagna.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so the wolf has bitten you, Debbie, but guys, I think you guys can roll for initiative again. Someone else can roll now. So Debbie rolled last time.
Marcellus.
Okay. Fine.
Not-
29.
No, you're rolling D10. Sorry, not D100.
D10. That's a little high.
Yeah.
6.
The wolves win.
What?
Because
Rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7. Yeah. Okay. All right. So okay. So all right. So Wolf 1. Who's he going for? He's going for Debbie again. Wolf 2. Oh, I rolled the wrong. Did I roll the wrong? Oh no, 8. Okay, so that goes for Marcellus. And the third wolf also goes for Marcellus. Whoever rolls initiative gets attacked. Okay, Marcellus, what's your defense? Your melee score?
Okay.
Now you've got a
Melee
quarter
score.
staff. You've got a quarter staff, haven't you? You can
I
actually.
do.
So looking at your skills, actually you got self-defense as well. So that probably for your defense, you'd be the self-defense skill. So that would be your 71, which if we look at the table again, 71 puts you in column 6. All right. So here we go. The first wolf is going to roll.
Bring it on.
And it misses. Second wolf rolls. Also misses.
Doing like the Matrix moves on him.
Yeah, and then the third wolf snaps at Debbie again. And misses. There you go.
Yes.
All right. You guys have all recovered enough from your fear now to attack back, and do your activities. So what are you doing? Marcellus, are you going to hit back with your quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll a d100. You want to get under your 89?
That shouldn't be a problem. 67.
67. So you beat it by, what was it? 89, sorry. So
22.
22. Okay, so looking at the table, their column is 22. Okay, that's a medium. It's a medium wound on the wolf. Sorry. So roll 2d10 and times it by 2.
My 2d10 was a 7 times 2, 14.
14. Okay.
That's bad.
Yep, the dog gives out a yelp.
Oh. Wait, no.
A wolf. We're not fighting dogs. We don't fight dogs.
I think wolves still yelp when they get hurt.
Yeah, probably.
What, 36. Okay. All right, Debbie.
Stabby stab.
Stabby, roll.
Yes.
36. And what was your melee score? How much did you win by?
52. So 60?
Sorry?
16.
16. Oh, okay. Also a medium wound. So again, 2d10 and double it.
Woohoo. 2d10.
30. Ooh, good one. And okay, moving on to Sister Evangeline. What are you going to do?
The wolf that's in front of Sister Magdalena, is it dead yet?
No, but Debbie gave it a good stab with a pitchfork.
Okay, so I'm going to take my walking stick, shillelagh style, and I'm going to try to hit it in the head.
Okay, so you want to roll on to your melee score, which I think is 52?
Yep. 54.
54, okay. Yep, roll.
Okay, so 22 under.
22. Likewise, that's another medium wound, so 2d10 and double it.
24.
That wolf is down and bleeding out.
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
Okay, Brother Pedro.
Yeah. I'd like to draw my sword and attack one of the wolves in front of Brother Marsalis.
Okay, you can move your token. You can move it to which one you want to put him next to. Okay, and you said you have sword ability. So roll D100 on that, please.
Okay, my melee is 53.
So you got your score is 83. Your sword skill is 83.
Okay, so a D100, you said?
Yep, D100. Lower the better. 17. Whoa!
Holy mackerel!
What's that? Someone do the quick math for me. 83 minus 17 gives me what? 63, 50...
66.
66. 66. That is going to be nasty. That is going to be... It's a heavy wound. 66. Yeah, it's a heavy wound. So that's 3d10.
Oh my gosh.
And
3d10?
double yeah, and then double it.
Oh my god.
42.
42.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, actually, that was the second one, wasn't it? Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. So it's down to. Yep. It is.
Gotta be dead.
You inflict a heavy wound on it, and basically it collapses and will bleed out by the end of the round. So yep, it's a goner.
Ooh.
All right, roll for initiative again. Someone else roll for initiative.
Pedro, you roll.
A D10?
Yep, D10 this time. Oh, I rolled a 10. Okay.
Jeez, that's fixed.
You have
Really?
like these hilarious rolls.
Seriously?
Oh my God.
All right.
Does the power of Christ compel you? Well, what's going on?
So D100, 50-50 go for Marcellus, or so 1 to 0 to 50. 1 to 50 will be Marcellus, and otherwise it's Pedro. That goes for Pedro.
Awesome. Bring it.
Oh,
And
miss.
it misses anyway. Okay, so Marcellus and Pedro, you can pay paddywhack and hit it back. Roll your roll your D100s.
Give a dog a bone.
50.
50. That's a hit. That's going to be a. That's your 80. What? Your 80.
83.
23. So that's another medium wound. 2d10 and double it.
He's using
20.
his quarterstaff. He has 89.
For Marcellus. Yep.
My 100 was a...
Whoa!
35.
Bang! Okay, that wolf's gone. That wolf's dead.
I'm hitting my due D10 anyway.
Yeah. Actually, it would have been that's a heavy wound. That's 3d10, doubled. Yeah, so 28 points of damage. Yep, that's a heavy wound.
Wow.
That's 3 dead wolves. So the only one who, Debbie copped a nasty bite from the wolf. That was a medium wound, wasn't it, Debbie?
Medium wound and 10 points of stamina.
Yep. So
Can you heal yourself?
I think so, but I think it would take my willpower.
it does. But using any sort of healing ability costs willpower to do it. So obviously you can't do it all the time. And the ability, if I just read the quick stat, healing touch costs 30 willpower to use. You still have to roll okay. Yeah, so what you do is you cost you 30 will points and then you have to roll under your skill for it. So just to Magdalena is healing, it would be 73, so you'd have to roll under 73. Obviously the lower you roll, the more healing that you can do. You can only heal one person once per day.
Okay.
And you have to physically contact them. It's like laying on the hands.
Maybe I should save it for later, because even though I can heal one person, is it one person each per day or just one person in total per day?
No, only you can only heal a person once a day. You can't heal them more than once.
Yeah. All right.
So if you heal yourself, it doesn't really say whether or not you can heal yourself or not. It actually says you can't heal yourself. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And I don't think anyone else has healing touch, do they?
I thought I saw medicine. Pedro has medicine.
Yeah, so medicine allows you to double the rate of... Hang on, let me just quickly read the actual official skill. Medicine.
Apparently the makers of this game don't know the divinals.
Divinals? Oh.
I
touch myself. I want you to love me.
She died.
Did she really?
Like really young, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so basically when it comes to healing, because he has medicine skill, he can treat a wound right now, bind it and so on, but essentially what it does is, because stamina, when you lose stamina because of getting bumped or knocked or whatever, you can actually recover that fairly quickly just by resting. But any stamina that's lost from a wound, you have to heal that slowly. I think it's 3 or 4 stamina points per day. But if you have the medicine skill, you can essentially double that. So it won't. It lets brother which one was it? Pedro can bind your wound, and then when you get back to the inn or whatever later on, he could help you heal quicker.
I can't believe you can't heal yourself. That's so unselfish of you.
Yeah, it's very. Okay.
Very nun-like of you, Sister Magdalena.
All right. So you, after you've dispatched the wolves, over here is where the carcass is.
See if
Is there anything
burning.
on the wolves that looks like they were attacked or anything like that?
No, it looks like there is a bit of blistering around their mouth and so on.
Oh.
But it explains the sort of rabid look about them, and there's sort of some blood flecked sort of foam on around their mouth. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask someone with sword to chop the heads off of the wolves.
Oh, way ahead of you.
Cool. Because they have blistering around the mouth. What if these were animals that were blistered, died, and they've come back to life? Like, now I'm fully on board with the whole let's cut the heads off, bury them upside down, all of that incredibly traumatizing stuff that you said earlier.
The body they're eating from, is there eggs in that body? Is there
Ooh.
We're going to find out.
You'd have to go and have a look. Yes.
We're going to find out.
Wait, cut open the wolves first.
Okay, fine.
I can cut a wolf open. I have a dagger, so I can cut open the belly. I just can't cut the head off. That would take me an hour.
Yeah. All right. Hang on, what am I doing?
Please don't be eggs. Please don't be eggs. Please don't be eggs. Please don't be eggs.
you go over to the body of what looks like some sort of wild boar, and it looks like there's obviously the wolves have been like chewing on it, but the body itself does seem to be fairly withered, as you know, as we've seen with other livestock like the horse and Juan. But yeah, you cut it open and no, you don't see any eggs.
While they're doing that, though, I'm cutting open the body of the wolves to see if there's any eggs.
Yeah. All right. It's a grisly business, has to be done, but no, you don't find any eggs in the wolves either.
God.
Okay. So,
them anyway.
anything else here, or you want to keep moving on, see if you can find where this creature is? Okay.
I think we should keep moving. What do
You
guys
keep
think?
moving,
Yeah.
and after a short period, not long after you've left the wolves, you come across, where is it? Did I not? Oh, okay. I'll show you. Okay. Come across this in the side of the mountain. A cave opening. All right. And the cave entrance is about 10 feet high and about 7 feet wide, and it's obviously very dark in there. Okay, Debbie, roll a D100, please.
29.
29. Okay. So you all can smell an odor coming out, emanating from the cave. What are you doing? You're going to go in there? Debbie is pretty sure that the creature is in here. She can sense it.
I'm gonna light my lamp, my oil lamp. I'm not going in blind.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to the entrance of the cave. I'm going to take some holy water and make sure that whatever's inside can't get out, and if there's something else outside, it can't get back in. And then I'm going to take some salt and put that around the entrance of the cave as well, so nothing can cross that barrier.
Okay.
Do a quick prayer.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to say a prayer.
Yes.
Actually, one of the brothers should lead the prayer. Nuns aren't supposed to do that.
Brother
That's right. That's right. I said it.
Sister Evangeline just shakes her head and bites her lip really hard.
It's the 1490s. Misogynism ruled at that point.
It's okay, we didn't kill the first wolf. Just saying. Just saying.
Saying that we killed 2 wolves, but you killed 1.
That's all that was there. Anyway, can get to praying, Father, brother.
Okay. Our Father, I just want to say that there's 2 wolves inside us. One wants to redeem itself through religious scripture, and the other one wants to yell at passerbys in Latin. Please help us in this time of need.
Very good.
Spectacles, testicles, walls.
And the third wolf just wants to attack Debbie.
There's only 2 wolves.
Oh, sorry. There was 3 before. I thought this was...
Okay. So, sufficiently blessed, holy water splashed on the ground, salt thrown on the ground, weapons drawn, lanterns lit. You enter the cave.
We're going in.
Going in!
Marcellus, you want to do anything before we go in, or are you just good?
Ready to go.
Do you think we can take them?
I do
I
not.
was gonna ask the same thing.
What's up there?
That has been retired.
Okay, I'll bring it back.
Yep.
Oh,
Something weird's happening. What's going on? Can you see that? Or is it just me? Oh, no, it's okay now.
Ours is still on the last one.
yeah, I can still see where the wolves were.
So is Murph back yet?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so you enter the cave. The stench is quite strong. It's a very rank odor. So as you entered into the cave, after the narrow entrance, it opens out into a wider area. And then you can see that the cave branches off, has 3 openings. But with Sister Magdalena's sensing of monsters, even though the odor it permeates everywhere, Sister Magdalena senses that the path from the right passage, which would be this one, from your looking in from your side, there's a stronger odor coming from that direction.
Right.
And you can actually hear some scratching sounds.
This way, brother and sisters.
Yeah, feel free to move up and follow your sisters.
I did believe the brother should go first.
Yeah. And as you approach that passageway, you hear the clicking sound, and then why is it doing this? You are greeted by
I don't see it. What?
Okay.
Oh, it's on the screen.
Let me just you'll see it now. You roll 20. You see it, Brad?
The mother-in-law.
Yep. All right. So, yes, a large creature known as the Shadow Beetle comes out of its cave towards you. And okay. The light source eliminates the light glistening off its dark eyes. And then you see from its body comes out this stinky black mist that comes through and sort of obscures the creature. And I need everyone... is anyone wearing that masks that Dr. Riviere gave you guys?
Yeah.
Me.
I think we all put it on.
Yep. Okay. So I want you to roll under your stamina, but because you're wearing the mask, add 10 to your stamina total.
Look at us.
63.
Oh, Debbie. What was your... You failed, didn't you?
I got 93. I don't think I'm passing that.
Yeah.
I failed too.
Table.
Okay, let's... Who passed?
It's a fail party.
We've all failed stuff and we've all
Hey,
succeeded.
I think
stuff
Murph's
now.
okay.
Has Murph rolled?
Murph's
Oh,
tried.
I'm good. Yeah, I rolled a 39, and I had to get under 63.
I had to get under 62 and I rolled 69, dude.
Oh, my favorite number.
Okay. All right. And I will just...
And Murph is taking this opportunity to run away. His character is like way down in the tunnel still.
Hang on.
He's like, screw all of y'all.
This way.
I would like to abandon my friends, please.
Oh, dear. Okay, shut up. So, you guys have been affected by the gas or whatever you want to call it that emanates from the creature, the Shadow Beetle. So, okay, so you all feel a burning sensation around your mouth and nostrils and in your throats and lungs. Severe blistering occurs around your face. Deduct 2 to 20. Oh, you passed? Oh, you actually, so you passed. What was your stamina? What's your stamina total?
63. So I
So
added 10, it was 63.
63, so you beat it by...
24.
24.
Yeah, okay, so it still affects you, but not as bad. So you lose 1d10 stamina. And you
What
get
about the rest of us?
I'll get to you guys in a sec. Just let do Murph. So 1d10, please.
10.
You got 10.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right, so 10 off your stamina.
10 off my stamina. Just hang on a second. Stamina, so it's 43 now.
Okay, and now also do a D100 roll for me. Just a straight out roll. I want to check something.
D100.
Yep. Okay, you're fine. Okay, the other guys. All right, you all lose 2 to 20 plus 5 stamina. So both of you, all of you, roll 2d10 and add 5.
Oh my god. I lost 22.
That's to stamina.
Yeah, so take that off your stamina. Oh, what's everyone's stamina now?
What other? 19. 60 minus 19. 41.
Okay. Now, all of you,
37.
all 3 of you, roll a D100, please.
We gotta
My
get under our
stamina
new
is only
stamina.
37 now, just so you know.
Yep. All 3 of you roll a D100, please.
14.
13.
Hey, look. Oh, poor Debbie.
Debbie. Okay. Yep. And what about? Evangeline. Okay. Debbie is not looking good. She's quite badly affected by this stuff. She sort of stumbles, falls to her knees, and sort of she's coughing and she's clutching at her face as all the blistering is affecting her. Roll for initiative now, guys.
Not me.
I rolled last time.
Who hasn't?
I don't think I have.
All right.
8. Come on.
Okay, I got to roll, don't I? Yep. Yay, there you go.
Suck it, spider.
All right, you guys can attack.
Yeah.
Hit it with a stick.
That's
I got
pointy.
You can't.
Had to be pointy.
Yeah.
I'm
Who's got a
actually
sword?
gonna
Wait a minute.
throw my lantern at it.
Ooh, okay. All right, let me just check on fire damage. Let's have a quick look. Okay, you need to roll and see if you can hit. So you're going to be rolling under your dexterity. I'm assuming you're just throwing the lantern sort of smash on him and set him on fire?
Yeah.
Is that what you want him to do? Yeah,
Yeah.
so you need to roll under your dexterity.
Shit. Nope. That was a big fail. 98.
Okay, you actually overthrow and the lantern smashes behind the beetle and
2
sets
seconds,
on.
still see it.
So it's now illuminated to the flame that suddenly flashes up and it's sort of coming towards you. Okay, Brother Pedro,
Mine.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
what are you going to do?
What's that?
What are you going to
What
do?
am I going to do? What do you
Yeah.
mean? What am I going to do? I'm going to.
Smack it with your sword, your pointy stick.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll D1. Is it a D100?
Yep. You want to roll? Actually, yeah. You're okay. Roll. Roll a D100, and obviously low is. But you're going against your sword skill.
My
I just
sword
don't.
skill,
I don't think there's any modifiers that need to apply.
Which is 83.
Yeah.
Okay. Nailed it. 20 points.
20 points. Okay, I'll just check the combat.
Be gone, spider.
105. Okay, these things are quite tough. You beat it by 20. Okay. All right, you actually knocked it down as you hit it.
Hell
And I want you do 1d10 times 2.
1d10 times 2. So why wouldn't I roll?
Yeah, you roll.
20.
His little belly.
Nice.
20. Okay. All right. So you knocked it to the ground. So you sort of went like this and smacked it, and it knocked it back about 5 feet. So you're sort of back to the entranceway. Okay, Brother Marcellus, you're going to whack it with your quarterstaff?
Well, I mean, I don't have anything pointy. Will the quarterstaff work on the soft little underbelly, or?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can stab at its eyes or anything like that. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna either kick dirt in its eyes or try to stab it in the eye. So
yeah, it's a weapon. It's not just an improvised sort of thing. But I think it probably does have a modifier because it's not. It's not sharp.
More than
It
just a walking
is
stick.
it is still blunt, but yes. So let's just roll to see if you hit it first. So what's your quarterstaff is 89. So roll D100.
58.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
what's that? 31, isn't it?
31.
31. Let me just check if there's going to be any modifier that may apply.
Better be good.
Melee modifiers. Where are we? So melee. Okay. Defender. The defender is partially invisible because of the smoke. So it would say a -10 to your... Okay, yeah. So instead of 89, it becomes 79. So instead of 30, it's 20. Okay, so that means you're going to do 2d... Hang on, 20... Double check. It's going to be the same again. It's going to be a... Was it? It was 20, wasn't it? So it's going to be another light wound. So that's going to be 1d10 times 2.
1d10 times 2. So do I do a 1d10 times 2 or a 2d10?
You roll a 1d10 and then you times it.
All right, 6 times 2, 12.
12. Okay. And you knocked it back as well.
Is it on
Off my lawn.
Sorry, Debbie, what are you saying?
Is it on fire now? Because Sister Evangeline threw the fire behind.
I missed.
Yeah.
You mean since it's been pushed back twice? Is it in the? Yeah. Did it walk into the fire puddle?
Yeah. I'm gonna allow that. Yeah. I think they pushed it back twice. So that's gonna do some fire damage, which is. What did I say it was last time? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so it walks back into the flame and it suffers a medium wound. So, Debbie, you can roll for that. I want you to roll 2d10 and double it. Ten. All right. Debbie, you're really in no point. Besides, you're too overcome by the black stuff to really.
I am still coughing my lung out.
Yep. Roll for initiative again now, please. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, the shuttle beetle gets to attack.
Right.
Oh, actually, no, it doesn't because he got knocked back. He can't do anything this round. So basically, both Marcellus and thing whacked it and it's like this, and it can't strike back at anyone. So would roll for initiative.
Can I call back a little bit?
I rolled a 6. Go on then, Debbie. Oh, did you? You're rolling? Oh, someone. Oh, you're moving back. Okay, yeah. Someone roll for initiative.
1d10. Come on. 9.
Hey, there you go. All right, you guys get to act first. All right, Brother Pedro, you're closest. You're going to whack it again?
I'm sorry, what?
You're closest. Do you want to whack the creature again?
Oh, whack it again. What are you, an altar boy?
All right, roll.
Too soon? Yeah.
It is partially obscured by this black mist. So your sword skill is normally, what is it?
83.
It'll make it 73 for this roll. So
73.
Yeah, because it's harder to hit because of this mist.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
So yeah, roll a d100.
Got it.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's okay. What is it? It's 100.
Ooh.
All right. So how much did you beat it by? You beat it by how much?
59.
59. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Isn't your sword 83?
It's 73.
Yes,
So, yep, 59.
59. Yep. So that's another medium wound. So it's going to be 2d10.
Medium?
Yeah. Because he's actually a tougher thing because of his armor and stuff.
Everybody put your earmuffs on. This is some bullshit.
So 2d10 and double it.
2d10.
Yep.
20.
20. Okay.
Nice.
All right, it's taking a whack. He didn't fall down that time though. Okay, who's next?
I can go because it.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Are
you going to try and stab it with your pointy knife?
With my tiny little dagger? Sure, I'll try and run at it and stab it in the face, try to get it in the eye.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be, because you don't have a skill in that, you'll be rolling on your general melee skill. But it's going to be 10% lower because of the mist. So you're 42 instead of 52.
44.
40. Is that 44? Is it? Okay. Yep. 44.
Yeah, 44.
So roll D100.
Well, it's 44 minus the 10. Yes! Yes! I hit it right in the face. 10. I beat it by 10.
10. Okay. You do light damage. So 1d10 times 2.
I mean light damage.
Oh, it's only a dagger.
It's only 18.
18.
A beetle.
18. Oh, not bad.
You said 1d10 times 2 or plus 2?
1d10 times 2.
Yeah, okay, 18.
18.
And then can I back out, or am I stuck this close to it now?
No, it's only 5 seconds, so you basically just ran in, and that's it. That's what you do.
Okay.
Okay, brother Marcellus. Marcellus, I should say.
Die, kid.
Bit of boot.
No,
I'll bring your guy over because you're actually attacking.
Did you call him Brother Muscles?
No, I didn't call him brother Muscles. That's a
miss.
That's a miss. Now, Sister Magdalena. What's your willpower, please?
Right now it has 65.
Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, see if you pass your willpower. If you can sort of give summon your will to try and overcome your.
Oh.
Or not. Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. No. I'm sorry. Magdalena is sort of collapsed on the ground, sort of coughing and spluttering, and blood flicking at flecks of the foam in her mouth. She's not looking good.
But you guys can do, brother and sister. I believe in you.
All right. So now the Shadow Beetle gets to attack, and it will randomly attack one of you. So I will roll a d6. 1 to 2, it's Sister Evangeline. 3 to 4, Pedro. 5, 6, Marcellus. Here we go. Okay, it goes for brother Pedro. So it tries to attack. Where is it? Alright. So I roll D100. Oh, so your melee, your self-defense. Oh no, brother Pedro, sorry. Where is it? Brother Pedro. Melee is 53, or is it the sword? We'll just double check which defense code.
Melee is 53.
Or is it against his death?
No, it's against his. It's against his sword skill because he 83. Yep, so that's good. All right, D100. Ooh, geez. Okay, that's a good roll.
For who?
For the beetle. So its attack is 105. So it's actually 75.
How does it go against his sword? Like, I don't understand.
So the way it works is, okay, this creature's got an attack of 105. So it's quite tough. He rolled a 25, which means that he beat his attack by. What is that? That's 80. So the way it works is you then look at the
Oh, I see the row versus that.
So we're looking at 80, and then because Pedro has a sword skill of 83, that's column 6. Okay. And you just cough for reference 70, so that's a H. Unfortunately, on Pedro, that is a heavy wound, which is 3d10 times 2.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's 25 times, it's 50. That's record a heavy wound, which means basically you're bleeding. And so what's your stamina now when you take that 50?
My stamina?
Yeah, after taking 50.
Stamina 3.
3. Okay, you almost fell unconscious from that hit. Yeah. Okay, you're not in a good way. All right. So now we need to roll for initiative again. Sister Magdalena's down, coughing her guts up. Brother Pedro's just been actually.
That was her role for last time, right? For this time around, can she try to rally herself again?
Okay, as the beetle has stabbed into Brother Pedro, it latches onto him, and
no.
You need to do a roll under your willpower, please, Pedro, as it's trying to suck your life away.
Oh my god.
So roll a d100 see if you can get under your willpower.
Come on.
You rolling, Murph?
Just a second. Rolling what? A
D100.
60.
What's your willpower?
That's a good question.
55.
Yeah, 55.
Oh dear. Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Can he use his luck though?
Yeah, I think you need to use your luck. I think you need to roll under your luck.
Okay, 62.
Roll under D100.
Come on, luck. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Basically, you see Brother Pedro's skin sort of starting to suck, and he sort of like this is the creature sort of sucking into it, and he's sort of collapsing to the ground, and he's basically lying there unconscious, but he's also bleeding as well from the wound. So Pedro is down.
That's luck? He beat his luck.
Well, that's the difference between actually being dead completely or just
Oh my god. Okay.
All right,
You should
roll.
see the other guy.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
So, but now the creature is fully invested in Pedro because he's trying to suck the life out of Pedro.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
It's happened before.
Go, Brother Muscles.
Muscles. You really want to win initiative. And I got a 7. Not good. Who's rolling?
Brother Muscles. Brad.
Wait, what?
Go for initiative.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
I would, but I'm on the ground bleeding.
You see my roll tonight.
Alright. That's not bad.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Bad.
Good. All right. Attack,
You picked
guys.
well, guys.
All right. So, Brother Marcellus, you want to whack it with your quarterstaff. I think you need to take it out.
Alright, here we go.
Lowest roll you could possibly roll. Or not.
Or not. Maybe next time.
Sister Evangeline is all on you.
Wait, that's under your quarterstaff that you hit him.
Yeah,
It is.
I mean, actually, because he's actually sort of grabbed onto Pedro, he's a bit easier to hit. He's not moving. So,
Right. But you were making it 10 less because of the...
yeah, but because you should be able to see him because you can see him because he's grabbed onto Pedro. So,
Okay.
so what was that? That's 8. You beat it by. Okay, that is a light damage. So 1d10 times 2, please.
Come on.
7 times 2 for 14.
All right, and and Evangeline. I got it right this time. Evangeline, stabby with the dagger again.
Yes, but what I'm gonna try to do is, as I try to stab it, I'm gonna try to climb on its back.
Okay.
I'd like to be like stabbing down at its face, as opposed to being in front of it and getting.
All right, let's do first. Okay, first things first. Do a dexterity check.
Starship Trooper style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
You try to scramble onto its back, but you just slide down. But as you're sliding down, you try and stab it with your dagger. So see if you can get it against your melee score. 54. Okay. Again, really low. You want to roll. 38.
Yes, this time I'm under my melee by 16.
16. Okay.
Are we still minus 10 or no? Because
you can see Pedro. It. You're close enough to it, and it's it's stuck on Pedro basically. Yeah. Okay. So how much was it? Oh, okay. That's a light wound. 16. Okay. That's again 1d10 times 2.
$18. I think that's what I got last.
Yeah.
Stab it in the eye. Stab it in the other eye.
It seems to be quite badly hurt now. It seems to be moving less. And you knocked it back as well. So as you sort of stabbed, as you slid off his, trying to climb up, you slid off it, you stab it, and it sort of pulls back. So Pedro drops to the ground. As the creature has been recoils from you stabbing it.
Am I?
Someone take my sword. Someone take my sword.
Am I able to, if I stop coughing blood, can I use healing touch on Pedro?
Firstly, I want you to pass a willpower to see if you can actually, because you are still very badly affected by the toxic gas.
Come on. Yeah.
All right. So Magdalena, Sister Magdalena, she coughs. She sort of crawls over to Pedro, and she rests her hand on him. And then she closes her eyes and concentrates, and the feeling of a spirit and the Jesus and God and all that sort of good stuff flows through her body. It'll cost you, what is it, 30 willpower to do it. Like in a dying breath, she's like giving her essence of her life to Pedro. So it'll cost you 30 willpower, and now you want to roll a D100 under your healing skill.
Come on.
Vote for Pedro.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, it would have been such a nice moment. But she tries her best to try and heal Pedro, but nothing is. The spirit is not flowing through her. She's just lying next to you, sort of as blood comes out of her mouth and blood flecked foam, and her face has all got blisters on it, and her hand is just resting on Pedro, who's like just unconscious as his skin sort of slowly has been clinging to his bones as he sort of it's such a tragic looking sight.
This is honestly her like fuck you Jobu, I do it myself moment.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
Baseball reference.
Is there a dice jail on Roll20? I want to put my dice in dice jail.
Oh dear. It's not good. All right. Yep. Okay, Sister Angelina, the creature's going to lash out at you.
It can't. I knocked it back.
Oh, that's right. You did. Very good. Thanks for pointing that out. All right. In that case, it's a new round. Initiative.
Not me.
Definitely want to win it. Come on.
My turn, I think.
I rolled a 5. Come on.
Okay, a D10.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna do it? You got it?
I'll do it.
Better than a 5. Better than a 5.
My dying breath.
You're dying. Yay!
Just like Jesus. Nailed it.
All right. Marcellus. Whack it. With your Hit it with your rhythm stick. D100.
That whip.
Whip it good.
That's right. Step on her brake.
Okay, D100, Brad.
Oh, me. Sorry.
Yep. Oh,
Moved.
that's going to be a beating it by 10, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you knocked it back again. That's good. That means you won't be able to retaliate. And you do 1d10 times 2. Will this be enough?
6 times 2, 12. Come on.
No, not quite. Not quite enough.
All right, somebody else.
Okay,
Assist.
it's down to Evangeline. Can she finish it? Finish him.
Stabby. I'm gonna try
on,
to.
Vanjie.
Oh, it's almost dead.
It's stumbling and it's like what is? You didn't want to whack it, yeah.
Its little antennae are buckling.
I'll just try to stab it again rather than trying to climb on it.
Yes.
And nope, I missed.
And he missed.
Luckily,
Luckily,
good.
luckily for you guys, though, you had knocked it down, so it can't actually fight back. So another round of. Oh, yes, go ahead, Debbie. You want to try again?
Yeah, can I stab it now?
No, you're not. You could try healing Murph again. It'll cost you another 30 willpower.
Might as well.
Do you
Yeah.
have enough willpower, or is that gonna like diminish your willpower to nothing?
It's going to put me down to 2.
Okay, definitely. It's almost with a last feat. Okay, see if you can heal Murph again. Roll.
Come on, dice.
Need a lousy
on.
can of raid.
Yes.
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 All right. How much did you? Okay. How much did you beat your score by?
73 minus 25, so 48. 48.
Oh, well done. Well done.
That was perfect.
48. You said 48. Did you say?
Yes, 48.
Okay. That is enough to stabilize Pedro. He regains 10 stamina points.
Ooh.
And the what else does it do? Yeah, it stops the bleeding of his wound. And then Sister Magdalena sort of just collapses like this as she's like used up her entire willpower in saving Pedro. And it's time to roll for initiative again.
All right.
Okay,
I got this one. I got this one.
Go.
Roll, 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 roll.
On Vanjie.
7.
There you go.
PNG.
8. Oh,
Damn
no! Okay, it tries to attack. It's either going to be 50-50, either it's Evangeline or Marcellus. So I'll just roll a d6. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be Evangeline. No, it goes at Marcellus.
Oh no.
Actually, that's probably better because Marcellus can defend himself better with the
He's got more stamina.
with the
Yeah.
quarterstaff. Yeah. Actually, he's
My
got self.
stamina's down to 37.
His self is
so-
quarterstaff skill. Yeah. So let's just do
I
that.
do have a weak stomach. Just keep that in mind.
Barf on it.
And I got a 67, which is actually no. Compare it. 67, and it's here. It is
38, right? Below its attack.
38. Yes, you're right. And okay, that's going to be a medium wound on you, Brad. That's going to be
Take it.
2d10 times 2.
Okay.
36 points.
God.
And make
It was
him.
me.
Oh, you're doing it. Oh, that's a hell of a roll there, Beetle Man.
Yeah. And record it as a medium wound. Oh no, sorry. No, it's just medium damage. It's not a wound. Oh, no, I've read it. I'm reading the wrong table. It is a wound. Sorry. Yeah. So record a medium wound, and you take your 30. What is it? 36 points of
30.
damage.
36 damage. Got it.
Yep.
No offense, but I'm glad that was on you and not me, or I'd have 1 stamina left.
All right, you guys get to attack. So, Sister Evangeline.
All right. I'm gonna stab it in the face.
Stab it with your steely knife.
Oh, that is... Wait, where's my melee? 51.
51. The creature collapses to the ground, motionless. As she stabbed it, and it's like behind its head, a swivelly sort of bug head, and it sort of collapses to the ground.
And as it falls, I look it in the face and says, "Jesus says hello."
The creature is no more.
Okay.
But unfortunately, as Evangeline stands triumphantly over the dead husk of the shadow beetle, you turn around to look as the glimmer of light of life flickers and fades in Sister Magdalena's eyes. I need you to roll a luck test, or you are dead.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
I live.
All right. So at the end of the conflict, the creature has been killed, but both Pedro and Magdalena are essentially, they're completely incapacitated. They're not dead, but they're going to take a long time to recover.
But we are alive.
But you survived, yes.
This is going to be a long walk back to the cart for us, Mr. Muscles. Sorry, Brother Muscles.
Do you want to explore anything else in the cave? Or you just want to take these people back to the village to recover?
I feel like exploring right now might be a bad idea.
We should. Well, no, I'm unconscious. I'm just.
You can't do anything. You're unconscious. Yeah, you're basically in a coma. Pedro is a little bit better. He's actually can still sort of like talk. He's kind of conscious, but he's just very, very weak. But I
would think it would be better if we took them back to heal up, and then we came back when they were better and just explored and made sure there's no more of these things in this cave.
Okay.
Mr. Brother Marcellus, what do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think if there's another one of these here, there's no way you and I are going to survive.
No. What do you think the chances? I mean, he would have come out during the fight, though, wouldn't he have? There was another one?
But maybe not. But the thing is, we've killed one. If we go away and get healthy and come back, then we could kill another one if there's another one here. I mean, if there's a nest, maybe we should just look in and make sure. Hello.
If there's a nest, we're screwed anyway.
Well, we could try and set it on fire.
I will follow your lead.
So you're gonna have a quick look?
Why don't we just poke down this hallway just a little bit to see if we see like a nest or anything like that?
You move down the cave, and yes, sure enough, you do find the carcass of an animal. I think it's a cow.
Oh God.
Do you want to cut it open?
I want to just drag it into the burning fire right now and just burn it without. I don't want eggs pouring out like something. No.
You know, little beetles coming running out.
Exactly. No, I'm just like pull it into the fire and let it burn and like stand way back from it.
Okay. You do that, and and then you obviously pour a bit more oil on it or whatever, and now you've got the smell of the rank dead beetle, and then also there's sort of like a nice sort of steak cooking. Yeah, it's a nice blending of the odors. And as the body sort of burns and it sort of splits open, you see some eggs in there that start burning up.
Steak and eggs.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs.
Yuck.
And so yes, you just so after that you ensure that the carcass is burning well and truly, that any particular eggs or whatever that may have been there, you make sure that the shadow beetle is completely decapitated and no chance that it can come back to life or anything like that.
Buried with rocks in its mouth. Down.
Well, I think you probably just leave it in the cave. I don't think you got time to really dig a hole big enough to sort of.
It's really big. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to.
Yeah. I mean, you just you just let it burn. I suppose. Just drag it.
Yeah. We could pull it into the fire too.
Yeah, and just let it all just sort of burn and smolder away. And then so you then have to make the long journey back, which will take a couple of hours. Drag
the ball, drag Larry, hit the ball, drag Larry. Please know that joke.
No, I don't know. I don't know that reference.
It's a golf joke. It's about it was I can't remember the whole thing, but the idea is and Larry died on the golf course today. Like, we were on the 8th hole, and he had a heart attack and he died. And his friend is like, "Oh my God, that's awful." And he's like, "Yeah, it was the worst game ever. It was always just hit the ball, drag Larry, hit the ball, drag Larry."
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. Don't kill me if I've got the joke really wrong, people.
Okay. So after that, you make the long, arduous task of dragging Pedro and the unconscious body of Sister Magdalena back to the farm where your cart is, where you're then able to load the bodies into the back of the cart and then make your way back to the village, to the stunned look on the faces of the villagers who come out and see that you're covered in blood and all this other stuff. Dr. Rivers, what happened? What has happened?
Oh, we found the source of the plague. It was there was a cavern that had like some bugs in it, and we've killed the bugs. We burned them out, and so we believe the source of the plague is gone.
Dr. Rivik, I've never heard it. I must make a note in my journal. Can you describe
They were beetle-like.
Beetles? Oh, I've never heard
We
of any.
believe they were biting people and causing the plague, and they had a sort of self-defense mechanism that
Okay, that would explain the two different forms of the disease. And it seems like your young sister has also been similarly affected.
Yes, she had the blistering, and Pedro though has actually almost succumbed to the withering.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. Blessed be God that you guys have been able to survive, because yes, no one has been able to survive this before. So you were very blessed and lucky to have survived.
We are indeed.
So they take you into the inn, and they put Pedro and Magdalena in their beds, and unfortunately, was it Marcellus who's the no, it was actually Pedro is the doctor.
No, Pedro's the medicine guy.
So unfortunately, he can't heal himself, and same with Magdalena can't heal herself. So yeah, it's going to be a long road to recovery. But yeah, the night passes uneventfully, and then the next morning you are put in your cart and you make your trip back to the monastery, which takes about a few hours.
Before we do that, can we just check that nobody else died in the night? Like no animals, no people, that we actually did kill out of it?
No one else died. And when you actually get back to the monastery of Santa Maria de Soria, Sister Maria Juanita is a skilled healer. She will be able to, and she's got paranormal healing. She will be able to heal you guys. And that's it, bro. The abbot Enrique he's very happy. He makes his prayers and offers his blessings to you all. cut it pretty close there. Could have lost. I thought we were looking at a total wipeout at that point. It was looking pretty bad at one point, but you got across the line. You made it. All right, guys. Yay! So there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Team effort. Team effort.
Yes.
I have to say, like, special mention. I love the prayer and the whole. How are we supposed to? Oh, how are we supposed to deal with the bodies?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like how Evangeline was like just about to die, and she Magdalene was just enough to save Pedro before she collapsed herself.
Yeah.
And almost in a dying breath, she was saving Pedro.
Very dramatic. Yeah.
All right, then, guys. So there you go.
Other muscles.
That's Chill, the role-playing game. Can be quite deadly, but it's a fun game. We'll have to play this one another time.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah.
It's very easy to catch on though, like how to play.
Yeah.
Because it's in a more real world, so you know what the rules are. Yeah.
Well, and there aren't so many variations. You roll 1d100 and then you go. So,
that's it. Yeah. All right. Well, again, thanks very much for that. I'm going to quickly edit this and upload it so we can get it online before Halloween.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Have a good weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.